smash. Shiny hunter light in the code. Buttercup rides where few ever go. Odds be broken, pixels explode. Glitch in the world in a radiant glow.
Ooh, am I there? I think I am. Let me go ahead and get the... what's it called? Let me get the counter up, make sure I've got that sorted. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let us resume with our Eterna Forest hunt. Hi, guinea pig. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you doing today? It is about 1:30 a.m. right now, so we are just going for it. Hi, Ghostin. It's good to see you. How are you? Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Jay. It's good to see you. How are you? How are you doing today? I'm doing all right, guinea pig. It has been a big day today. It's been a big day. It's actually the end of the day for me right now. So I am just unwinding, and I decided that, you know, for the end of the day before I go to bed, I wanted to do a little shiny hunting. So yeah. Hi, Mystic Chutney. It's good to see you. I am doing well, thank you. How are you? It's lovely to see you in the stream today. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Luna. Good to see you as well. Jeremy, hi. Heck yeah. Hopefully no shiny Mokro is killed today. Hi, Butter. Hope you're all good. Oh, that's very lovely. It's good to see you. Yeah, hopefully no failed shinies today. I'm feeling a little bit more locked in, so let's hope that we get lucky. But it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And hi, Rickinga. Good to see you. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh, that's lovely. Guinea pig is here. I recently had my Discord account hacked, so I've been going through it. Oh, that is not fun. Ideally, if it's been hacked, are you able to like delete it potentially? I feel like that is probably what I would do if that had happened, but hopefully you're able to get it back and with, you know, little stress as possible. Oh, Jordan, hi, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome. And Overlord, hello. Good to see you in the stream today. How are you doing? I'm doing not too bad, thank you. Cloak, hi! About hunting, do be good. Oh yeah, the Eterna Forest one, the double hunting. A bit of hunting is a good way to, I think it's a good way to unwind for the day, to be honest with you. So I'm pumped about it, but it's good to see you, Cloak. Hope you're doing well. And that is sad for Guinea. I hope you're able to get your account back. Hi, Jay. Oh, that's lovely. It is very good to see you in the stream. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm good. Been busy, so it's been hard to pop in. No, that is okay. I also haven't been able to stream as much lately, so I totally get it. When I'm not even streaming as much as what I've been able to, it makes it even harder to be able to get in on a stream. So it is nice to see you. What's with the XP? I'm not really too sure. I think what it is it's... So everyone gets XP, I think, for the watch time that they have on a stream. I think every hour they watch, they get a little XP boost, if I remember correctly. And then I think it's whoever donates the most in that stream, I'm pretty sure, is like how it works, but I could be wrong. I don't know if memberships works for that or not, but yeah. The hacker shall perish. I agree. And hello, Solu. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Abyss, hello. Good afternoon, Butterworth. How has your day gone? Anything exciting? Hi, Abyss. It's good to see you. It is, it's like 1:30 a.m. So for me, it is the end of my day. I will say I did finish the base game of Lies of P, and I thought it was really, really good. I also didn't add those checks, so I should probably do that. But yeah, I did do that, which was pretty cool. I also did a lot of cleaning and stuff today, so yeah. It is another Butter stream. Hi, Papega. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, good to see ya. The hacker, you're a worthy opponent, now perish. Yeah, I don't know why people just be doing all that, but it's not fun to deal with. And Clovzilla, hi, it's good to see you. I'm doing not bad, thank you. How are you today? Welcome. Hi, Dali, good to see you. Welcome, I hope you're doing well. I don't know why I said about Eternal hunting do be good. It do be good. It do be good. And hopefully today, maybe, if we're lucky, I might get some sparkles, which would be really nice. I no longer have access to the account. It's completely gone. It's being used for the same scam I fell for, so I had to make sure to block the old one. Yeah, and if it's tied to an email that you have actively used, I think you can technically delete it, right? I feel like you should be able to, but yeah, that does suck. I hope it gets sorted out, at least in a way where like no one has access to the account, but yeah. Hi PL777, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. I blocked the old one because I heard the hacker was scamming. Oh, so for safety. Oh, okay. So the hacker's like been causing problems then. Yeah, I don't add like anything sus on Discord. You got to stay away from like any links or anything. I know sometimes it can be frustrating when people want to like send links and stuff when we did have the Discord up and that, but it's just for people's safety with stuff because you never know. Like most people you encounter are probably going to be fine, but it just takes that one bad egg, eh? Spotted your shiny Altaria clip in another guy's video the other day. I was like, wait, I know that avatar. Really? That's so cool. No way. I don't know who you're talking about. I've only known of like 2 appearances that any of my shiny hunts have had in other videos, but that's actually really, really cool. No way. Just stopping by to say hi and love you people. You too, Clovzilla. It's good to see you and I hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself, okay? I'm expecting twins. This is my second pair of twin girls. No way. Oh my gosh, a second set of twins. That is nuts. That's actually really, really cool. Congratulations. And Brian, hi. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. That is sad. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, you can maybe try reporting it, but I don't know if that would work. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I might have just missed it, but do you have a specific Pokemon you're hoping for? Ideally, I would probably like to get either Wurmple or maybe like Cascoon, Silcoon. I think that would be cool because I don't have those. So basically, I'm not specifically like, oh, if I don't get this target, then I'll be annoyed. Like realistically, I'd just like to get a catch for anything here, if I'm being 100% honest. But ideally, something we don't have would be nice. Now perished by Fruna's pet, the hacker, and Miko's lightning. Yeah, hackers they're no fun. They do not make for a good time. I'll tell you that right now. I'm doing good myself. Just pre-ordered Pokemon Legends ZA and caught a few shiny Pokemon on Violet over the weekend. Ooh, very, very nice. I still have to admit I have not jumped on Scarlet and Violet. You guys know me. If I'm shiny hunting at any point in time, it's usually 9 times out of 10 on Sword and Shield, which has been true as of recently as well. But maybe I'll still have time to jump on and do some Scarlet and Violet. I keep saying it, but the problem is I always think of it at the end of the day when I'm like already tired, you know? So yeah. Have you been doing your part in the Wuxian raids? I haven't yet. I only found out about it last stream, so I will have to jump on and give it a go, to be fair. Sorry to hear about the shiny Murkrow getting worked. Hopefully you get this one in stream. Let's hope so, Solyu. Yeah, I was not prepared, but now I feel like I'm ready, so I think the next shiny we get, we should be able to secure. Fingers crossed. Hi, Uzumaki. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Hello. Sounded amazing finishing the game. Oh, yeah, the base game of Lies of P. Can't wait till I play some Lies of P. It's really, really fun. I genuinely love it so, so much. I've actually started the DLC as well, and it has been a struggle. It's been difficult, but I'm running a new weapon going into the DLC, which is actually quite fun. I won't give any spoilers, but I did defeat the first boss, and now I'm having a rough time on the second DLC boss, so we will see. But I really like my fit. Can't stay for long, but I hope you have an amazing sleep after the stream. Thank you, Abyss. That's really, really lovely, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day as well. It was good to hear from you, okay? That is awesome. Yeah, because I had boys, now I have little queens. Oh, that's so cute. I'm so excited for you. But I hate is a strong word. So anyways, hacker, I hate you. I mean, to be fair, hackers are just usually causing more turmoil than they're bringing peace. So that's understandable. Yeah, it was the most expensive National Dex Part 3. Oh, by Galarian Greg. Interesting. I have not seen it. I'll have to go and look for that and check it out. It's always cool to see little appearances here and there. Hi, Professor Delif. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Yeah, I'm good. I was hatching fanfy eggs, trying to... Wait, what did I just do? Did I just add that check? I don't know if I added that. I'm going to get rid of that check because I think I accidentally added that. I didn't mean to. But hi, Professor Leaf. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I was hatching fanfy eggs, trying for a shiny, but found a wild shiny Donphan. How funny is that? Nice. Did you have a Donphan? That is awesome. Rodama, hi. How crazy would it be if you got a double shiny? I have never had that happen. I would love to see it though. I would love to see it. That would definitely be a first for me. Yo, dang, 1,300 encounters. Awesome. Hope you get the shiny. Thank you, Atomic Frog. I appreciate that. Definitely going to try to. I'm feeling a bit more prepared this run round, so let's hope. My account is safe, making sure it stays that way. Yeah, the best thing is just avoid any links. Any links that from someone you like don't actually know very well. Be careful. Keep going and don't give up. But hi, Tamal. Good to see you. Keep going and don't give up to you as well. It's lovely to see you today. Double the pair. Lol, that's awesome. May they come out healthy. Yes, yes. Sending prayers and positive thoughts that everything goes smoothly. May your food be expired and your evils come to light. True. So I accidentally got a shiny Groudon in Gen 3. That's an amazing accident to have happen. When testing my world setup, hope it's on one of the PokeTubers video, but anyways, 440 encounters with 17 devices with 20 in an hour, and I get around 2,200. Is that checks, you mean? That is wild. Congratulations on the Groudon. That's actually nuts. I like shiny Groudon. I know a lot of people feel very mixed on Kyogre and Groudon shinies because they're quite loud. I like them both. Yeah, the Wuxian raids, I haven't done any yet. I haven't been on Scarlet and Violet. I really do need to jump on, but I don't know. Maybe when I eventually crack and get the Switch too, maybe I'll finally play some more Scarlet and Violet. I don't know. I feel like for Scarlet and Violet, whenever I do shiny hunting, I feel like, or even playing it, it's like I go all or nothing with it, you know? I either play only it and just a bunch of it, or I don't touch it, you know? Ever since I've lost it, I felt weird. Normally when something happens and I lose an old account, it really worried, pacing back and forth and a bit of rage and just depressed, but losing my Discord account, I hope it's not been too stressful on you. I can imagine it would be. Yeah, 2,000 encounter. That's nuts. That's a lot of checks. The shiny Pokemon I caught are Kanto Vulpix, female Litten named her Peppermint, 2 Petalil, Crabrawler, and Mienfoo. Cute. That's a nice little cluster of Pokemon. I like that. I gotta head out, but I hope you have a restful sleep after the stream. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Jeremy. That is very, very sweet. Thank you for popping in. It was lovely to see you. I hope you take care of yourself. Have a good one, and hopefully I'll catch you in a future stream sometime soon. Hi, Peach Creed. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm happy to see you again. You too, Tamal. I hope things are going well. But are you going to join the Wuxian raid? Yeah, I will try to jump on it at least through like 1 or 2. I haven't been on my Scarlet and Violet for like a hot minute. Honestly, I haven't been playing a lot of Scarlet and Violet at the moment. I don't know why. I've been tempted to almost boot it up and play through the story again. I don't know if I would do that like on my own time or if I would stream it. I'm not really too sure. But I think that's what I'm sort of feeling for that game. I don't know. I'm not sure. No, you didn't have a Don fan? Well, that is very lucky then. Very, very lucky. Congrats. Made me feel weird, like a horrible stomach ache, pure emptiness, but just whatever. But I feel like throwing up. Never felt this way before. Only thing I could compare it to is losing one of my guineas. Honestly, like I remember when I like first opened a spam email back when I was a kid. One of those ones where it's you get caught. You're young. You don't know any better. I thought it was like going to be this cool, awesome thing, and I clicked on it, and I remember it then like took all my information at the time, and it's like, we are gonna, you know, ruin your computer and everything like this with it. And I was very, very fortunate that one of my parents was quite tech savvy, so they were able to like get rid of the virus that I had gotten onto my PC and sorted everything out. But after that day, I was like, I am so scared to touch anything that I don't know is gonna be safe. So I feel like it's almost a canon event for a lot of people to go through, like getting a virus or getting an account hacked or something like that. It happens, unfortunately. But, you know, there's not much you can do. Hopefully you can get the account taken down. That would be probably the best case scenario at this point. And then be careful going forward. Yeah. I like the shinies, but would have been nice if Kyogre and Groudon swap colors. It would be interesting. It's so hard for me to imagine Kyogre with Groudon shiny colors, to be fair. Off the top of my head, I can't really envision it, but I'm not mad at the idea of it. I could definitely see Groudon getting that pink, for sure. Kyogre would be interesting. Very interesting. I wouldn't hate to see it, though. Mr. Who, hi, good to see you. Hi, Butter and chat. I finally got my Fennekin and X after 13,065 resets, then a Caterpie after 4,092, and a Charmander after 1,256 resets. Congratulations on your lineup of shinies. Very, very nice, especially the big number for Fennekin. I mean, to be fair, I think it's definitely worth it. Fennekin is one of the best shinies of all time, I think, even as a starter Pokemon. Everything aside, it's a really good shiny Pokemon, so well done for sticking that out. Very nice. And Phoenix, hi, it's good to see you. How's my favorite streamer doing? Hopefully you're feeling better from the last time I was on stream. Oh, Phoenix, that's very, very sweet. It's good to see you. I'm doing not too bad. I hope you are doing well. It is lovely to see you in the stream today. Hello, hello, hello. Your Discord must have been so precious for you to get. Yeah, I think having anything taken away involuntary, like any account or anything personal with any personal information and things, it's not going to feel good for anyone. So I think it's pretty normal to feel that way. Managed to get 4 shiny Oddish from the boosted Outbreaks event. Ooh, in the Blueberry Academy. 1 for Oddish itself and the other 3 for Gloom, Vileplume, and Blossom. Also got shiny Alolan Geodude and you evolved it. Nice, congratulations. I gotta say, I am a massive fan of Shiny Blossom. It's up there for me in terms of shinies. actually started a shiny hunt for that like a while ago, and I think I switched up onto something else halfway through the hunt. But I do need to do that hunt because I love the shiny so much. So well done. Luke and Watt, hi, good to see you. Didn't get the Oshawott IR, but in one of the 2 only Black Bolt packs I had, we pulled the Meloetta SIR, so I can't complain. No way, that's so lucky. I love Meloetta. Meloetta always has really beautiful cards. Congratulations, that's so awesome. Oh, that sucks, Luna. I'm just going to go out of my way in Scarlet and Violet to change my character's outfit. Honestly, I feel like from what I saw from the Pokemon Presents, where we got some more news on Legends today, I think we're going to have some, pretty good options when it comes to customization, which I am super, super pumped about. You guys know I love a good bit of customization, so it should be nice. I found server got hacked remaking the shiny hunting community right now. Oh, did it get hacked? Okay. Make sure to be careful with that stuff. And I guess this goes without saying anyway, but don't click links from people you don't know on Discord. No matter what it is, it's usually, I want to say 10 times out of 10, it's usually a scam or anything like that. Just to be on the safe side though, I will not reach out to people. If anyone's pretending to be me on Discord, you guys did see my previous Discord account, but I'm not going to be like reaching out, messaging people, doing stuff like that. So, you know, unless I say on stream directly to you, hey, I've messaged you on Discord, don't believe it if they're saying that it's me. I know that no one said that it was me, but I feel like that's just important to put out there because that's why I used to link all of my socials, even though I don't use them. So if anyone ever reached out pretending to be me, you know, okay, this is not that account, so this must be a scam. But I don't use that Discord at all. I'm not using that Discord at all. So if anyone reaches out pretending to be me, it is not me. Okay, be safe, guys. Never experienced hacking, but I'm always like, I don't trust you. Yeah, it can be scary. McPinker, hop on Fortnite. I actually probably need to update Fortnite, to be fair. I did play it the other week. I played a little tycoon on there, which was pretty fun. But yeah, I need to jump on again. Daniel, hi, it's good to see you. I managed to get the Celesteela and the Berserker as shinies in Dynamax Adventures. Now I'm doing Space Jellyfish. Ooh, very nice. Congratulations on your Ultra Beast and your Berserker. Very good shinies, if I do say so myself. Space Jellyfish is my personal favorite Ultra Beast, so I wish you luck. I wish you a swift hunt with that one. Do you think I should do a forest hunt too? I mean, if you have the means to do it, yeah, I think this is really fun. It might be a little stressful. Probably be more prepared than I am. But why not? Have you seen the leaks for who's getting new megas? No, I haven't. I've stayed away from any leaks actually to do with Legends at A at this point. The only thing I know is what I've seen officially from the Pokemon YouTube channel. I'm being very cautionary. Yeah, I love the purple and Fenny. It looks so good. It's so good. Hi Toasty, it's good to see you. How are you doing? The shiny hunting is going well, so I cannot complain. How are you? Going to try and reclaim the Murkrow? I mean, I've technically found a Murkrow before. So in another game, so I'm like not as bothered about trying to hunt another one, if that makes sense. Like I think I still need to go for a Honchkrow, so I'm not as bothered by it because it is a shiny I found before. So we'll see if I end up trying to reclaim it or not. I'm off. Enjoy the rest of your stream. I will enjoy the rest of the day. Just gaming today. Good night, Butterbox. Thank you, Abyss. I appreciate that very, very much. You take care of yourself. I hope the gaming is very relaxing. I hope you have a good time. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And take care of yourself, okay? I've always been cautious on the internet, except the one time on reality. But yeah, sometimes things just happen. Things happen. Unfortunately, when you're not on the internet, especially like a lot, and then you're kind of like getting introduced to that world, I think most people tend to have at least 1 or 2 scary moments, whether they click on a weird site and get a virus or try to download a certain mod or something. Like, it happens. I think everyone I know in real life has had it happen in some capacity at least once. Had that account since 23 and had so much history with it, I will persevere and continue on. At least and I know this is probably not what you want to hear, but at least I guess it happened now rather than like even later on. So then, you know, for the next time and hopefully the next account you make, you won't have that happen. Meloetta was definitely the highlight. Very nice to hear. I have a booster bundle coming in August and hoping for the Oshawott. If not, I might just buy it secondhand because it's not too bad price-wise. Yeah, honestly, like right now, it has been almost impossible for me to get Pokemon card packs in the wild. Like even pre-ordering now has become quite complicated. Like it always seems to be sold out before I can even get my hands on any pre-orders. So I'm kind of doing the whole buying singles thing myself, to be honest. It's cheaper and it's a lot less stressful. Angel Lover, hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. How are you today? Hope everything is going fine. I wish you the best of shiny luck. Thank you, Angel Lover. I appreciate that. I am going not too bad, not too bad. It is the end of the day for me, so I thought I'd unwind with some shiny hunting and do a little stream, so I cannot complain, but I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I only use links of Discord friends. Yeah, and even then, sometimes your friend can click on a link and then they get hacked and then they try to get you too, so it's rough. I specifically caught Blossom in a dream ball because of the pink. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. And yes, no leaks, please. We're trying to stay away from leaks if we can. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear that, Toasty. And Tasha, hi, it's good to see you. It's lovely to see you in the stream again. How are you doing? It's been a minute. Good to see ya. Buttercup, which Pokemon would you love to have as a pet in real life? That is a beautiful question, and I'm so glad you asked it. Honestly, probably Skitty. Skitty has always been a Pokemon I've seen, and growing up I was like, I want a Skitty in real life. I think they're so cute. They're like a little pink cute sleepy cat, which I think is adorable. And in recent days I've taken such a big liking to Mimikyu, so probably either Skitty or Mimikyu. I think either one would be very, very cute. So yeah, either one of those. I'm more excited for regional variants now than actual megas. Also, I somehow forgot Kyogre and Groudon do have mega forms, so I might hunt those next. Honestly, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I need to hunt them both as well. I don't know when I will fit them in because I want to hunt all of the legendaries, of course, on stream at some point. That's like a goal I have just for myself because I really like getting like legendary or mythical Pokemon on stream. It always feels so grand, and like having everybody there makes it even more exciting. Cool shinies though. Like I said, I'm on the side that likes them. I did shiny hunt Petalil, and they are so hard to spot in the grass. Caught 5 in the sandwich, but still. Yeah, I remember in Legends Arceus, my first, I think it was my first like shiny fail on a live stream, and it was probably my second ever shiny fail I'd ever had. Was actually in an outbreak. It was Petalil because it ran away and despawned, and it was before I knew you could save before you encountered Pokemon. So that was rough because it took me actually months to reclaim it, which was crazy for a Petalil, but it is a cute shiny, although it is subtle. Back to Shining Pearl. Sounds good, Jordan. Sounds good indeed. Luckily for me, this community was like the first internet com I joined, so I know what to do and stuff, so lucky me. Oh, that's sweet, Luna. I'm glad. But unfortunately, not everyone is as fortunate, and I think even still, like, depending on if you have people around you who are also like literate on the internet and stuff, and people telling you, okay, be aware of this and that, you know, a lot of people are just figuring it out for themselves for the first time. And, you know, that's unfortunately how these scammers can do what they do, is because they go for people that are vulnerable and easy to target. Clown, hello, it's good to see you. On further clown news, I'm 11 out of 30 for my shiny bingo. Okay, look at you, progress. I've hit a major roadblock with Fennekin. It just doesn't want to show up no matter how hard I try. It will, Clown, it will. I believe in you. You will get those sparkles. You will get that Fennekin soon. You've got this. I believe in you. I'm sending shiny luck your way. It's such a good shiny. You deserve it. Emerald, hi, it's good to see you in the stream. How are you doing? It's a rite of passage, but the loss was my history. Yeah, I understand. I understand. It's still rough regardless. Back-to-back streams, let's go. Thank you, Emerald. Yeah, I was like, am I going to stream? I don't know, maybe? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm going to stream. I'm going to jump on, have a cozy little stream before bed. I'm not going to stress myself out. Maybe we'll get a shiny. If not, I get to hang out with you guys. And like I said, I'm trying to stream whenever I feel like I'm up to it. So I was feeling up to it tonight. And I just was like, yeah, I need the company, so why not? Oh, Night Tank, hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. I'm kind of behind on your streams. What's the goal for the shiny hunt? No, you are all good. Don't even stress. I haven't been able to be as frequently live as what I usually had been. So don't even stress about not catching streams because there haven't been as many lately. But honestly, anything, I am happy to take anything here, but I don't have a Wurmple or a Silcoon. So anything I haven't seen before Sparkle would be nice. Oh, hi, Shiny Poker Hunts. Good to see you. And Cora, hi. Good to see you in the stream. I hope you're doing well. Moral of the story is be cautious with links. Oh, absolutely. Skitty will make such a good friend to Pochi. Absolutely. I think Pochi and Skitty would get along so well. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? No, but I actually want to watch that, Luna. I do want to watch it. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow will be a big anime catch-up day because I've fallen a week or so behind on all my current watches. So tomorrow will probably be an editing day and watching anime day because I need to do a bit of catching up with all of that. So just a big catch-up day tomorrow, which should be nice. Think Skitty would be adorable if it was real, like to raise and all. Some don't think about how much it would cost to really own one, let alone if they are destructive. Oh, for sure. It's like it's like when I got Pochi, bless her soul, I love her so, so much, but she was a little menace and she was like, she's no more than like 4.5 kilograms big, you know? But are in the spirit of old times long forgotten, if you don't catch a shiny today, a Skitty Cup has to meet his forefathers in the grand tent. If you manage to, I'll do a hunt that I was procrastinating. I like the sound of that, Angel Lover. I would like to see some sparkles today. Hopefully we can save a Skitty. Snow One, hello, good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome, I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello, hello. Right now I'm defeating wild spawns to level up. Very clever, very good idea, I like it. Osha, but I'm vulnerable and weak. I'm all bark and no bite. I'm fine, thanks for asking. I'm glad to see your stream again. It's lovely to have you in the stream again. Shiny Bunny soon. I would not be mad at that. I do love that strawberry bunny. It's actually one of my favorite shinies of all time. Corinthia says hi too. Hi Corinthia! I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to hear from you guys both. I hope everything's been going well. I know you guys have been going through it, so I hope things have been settling down and been pretty good for you guys as of recent. Level 10 minimum so I can face my rival. Love going hard on levels. Yeah, sometimes you just got to. That's why I'm like, I remember when I was getting a bit older and getting into Pokemon games, like playing them more often. I was like, I'm just going to get really over leveled and it's going to be fine. And then I forgot with the main series games, you can't really do that because your Pokemon won't obey you. And then for one or two gym badges, I was like, dang, they don't listen to anything I say. So I learned pretty quickly not to do that, but it was a canon event for Buttercup, I can't lie. Completing the sword decks for Keldeo. Ooh, I wish you luck. Ship name for Skitty and Pochi. They'd be like platonic best friends, I think. For sure. Hi, Joey. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Enjoyed anime? Thank you, Luna. Yeah, I will try to... Is the K-pop Demon Hunters, is that all out? Like the first season or whatever? Is it a show or is it a movie? I've heard that it's actually quite good and the music's pretty good, so... I would like to watch it. We all love to hear from you. It's always a fun experience. I just wish I could have caught more of your streams in the past. Also anime stream. That's sweet to Mel. I appreciate that very much. I don't think I'll be able, sadly, to stream any anime because I know that I literally played like a small clip of Unravel in my other last stream, and I had like a warning on my account for that video for like 7 seconds of audio being played. So I think if I was going to stream actual anime, I would probably get in trouble and maybe get a strike, which I don't want to risk. But yeah, kind of sucks. It kind of sucks because it would be fun to watch anime with you guys. But yeah, I do not want to get in trouble, and that would put me in a very precarious position where I might do so. My prediction is that you'll find a shiny Budgie. I would not be mad at a Budgie shiny, for sure. Can I have Pochi? I love her too much to let her go, unfortunately, but you can come visit her. I'm happy that Dragonite is getting a Mega Evolution. So am I. I thought it was actually really cute. And Richard, hi, good to see you. I don't even have sound on and I'm at work, but have a good stream. Oh, Richard, you're so sweet. I don't know if you'll watch this later or not, but thank you. That's very kind. I hope you have a good rest of your shift and take care of yourself, okay? So Butter, any new animes you've been watching, or have they just been rewatches? I don't watch anime because I'm more of a manga reader. I have been rewatching a show that's dear to my heart. Ooh, do spill. What is it that we're rewatching? I am a little bit behind on many things. I've been watching Gachiakuda, Lord of Mysteries, My Dress Up Darling, Fragrant Flower Blooms and You. I started watching Pluto, which is a bit older, but I'm watching that. I need to catch up on it because I started it and then I just kind of forgot. But I've got those at the moment in my current rotation. And Call of Night. That's my current what I'm watching. But I'm a little bit behind. Also, so I don't do a mistake from your recent stream. Yeah, be better than me. Ozzy Osbourne passed already. It was 6 days ago when he passed. Yeah, I did hear about that. Also, Hulk Hogan, right? It's sad. There's been a lot of... This is the one thing I've always said. And I won't get too into it, but the one thing that always happens, and it's always been true, is the worst part about getting older is seeing people that, you know, you care about or that you enjoy pass away. So it does suck, but rest in peace. Hopefully they're in a better, more comfortable place. Also caught a little yellow rookie deer. Nice, it's a good shiny, well done. Is this for a badge quest? It's actually not casual. I did consider the idea of doing a shiny only run because we do have the shiny Piplup. Maybe this could accidentally turn into one. We could see. I don't know. I was actually just doing this because I've never done the Eterna Forest hunt. So yeah, we'll see. A platonic ship. That's it. Exactly. For traded mons, don't do that. But for Pokemon I caught, they listen perfectly. True. I feel like I remember it not wanting to work for me, but maybe you're right. Do you think the Pokemon change the formula of the battle in future main games, or is it only the Legend series? I think they'll change elements and stuff about it, but I think at its core it'll probably stay the same, with like little twists, of course. K-pop Demon Hunter is a movie. Okay, well then I'll probably watch that tomorrow. Maybe, hopefully. that might be a to watch. But I'll probably watch. Actually, no, I'll probably finish Pluto before I watch that, because I don't like having so many open-ended series that I can watch if they're already finished. So yeah. But do you know that there is a Uma Musume? I always forget how to pronounce this. Uma Musume anime. Would you be interested in watching it? The races are like in the games historically accurate. Yeah, I would check that out for sure. I think it'd be a very interesting watch, actually. It sounds like something I'd be into. I know there was an anime, wasn't like that. Wait, you said there is an anime? Yeah, I had heard about the anime. No, you're right. I have heard about the anime, and apparently it's crazy. Ozzy Osbourne was the voice of Fawn King, Thrash and Fishy. True, I did not know that. On YouTube, I don't know how she did it. Yeah, I don't want to chance any of the anime stuff right now because I don't want to get in trouble, because if you get a strike or anything like that on your channel, YouTube it's not great. Hi Garrett, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. And Sfeel, hello. I'm at work on lunch, but I will leave butter a like and say set your hearts ablaze. Set your heart ablaze, Sfeel. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're having an amazing shift today. Thank you for popping in, and it was good to hear from you. I agree that the Dragonite Mega is cute. However, it feels really lazy to me. I think if they changed the color and also made the actual wings bigger, I would have liked it a bit more. Or way more? Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm excited to see what they're going to do for the shiny. I'm a fan of it. It's a little goofy, but I kind of find that endearing. I love Mega Dragonite. It is a shame that the Pokemon community hated it so much. Yeah, I remember when I was watching it and seeing in the chat, everyone was like, I don't like it. I was like, no, I think it's so cute. Uma Musume had to change the story of Silent Sakusa though. If you watch a video about his story, you would know why. I won't spoil it even if it's hard not to. I'll probably check it out at some point myself when I finally do watch the anime, because it seems like something I would like. 3 more days until The Bad Guys 2 releases in theaters. Ooh, I hope it's good if you're going to go see it. Happy to see you again. Happy to see you again too, Garrett. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if anyone has Apple TV, which is an underrated streaming service because majority of the shows and movies are originals. The show I'm rewatching is Ted Lasso, pretty good show for the heart. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Thank you for the recommendation though, Solu. I literally don't use I don't have any subscriptions. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't even have like my own Netflix. I just use them if I have somebody who is around and yeah, I have an extra thing and then you can use it, but I don't have any subscriptions for anything like that, so. Oh. If I get around to seeing it though and I don't have to watch, I'll have a look into it. I'm watching Witch Watch and the Summer. Oh yeah, I'm watching the Summer Hickory Died as well. Yeah. I'm watching that one too, actually, Luna. Good shout. I would love a Pokemon with Buttercup OT. That would be awesome. I mean, I do some trades every once in a blue moon. I like to get some shiny Pokemon farmed up for you guys and doing giveaways, and they have my OT, so I need to do that again. I'm looking for a shiny Rowlet and oh, and you're gonna call it Sekiro? That's actually so based of you. I recently restarted Sekiro and then I dropped it because I started playing Lies of P instead. I've restarted Sekiro probably 3 times. I need to just lock in, but for some reason I find Sekiro to be very difficult, which is interesting because in Lies of P I find that I have no issue, well, not no issue with parrying, but I really enjoy parrying in that. So I'm hoping by the time I finish the DLC, I hope my parrying game will be A1. So that when I go into Sekiro, I can finally finish it and lock in with that. So I don't know. We'll see. Death is a complicated thing. It's the ending of a life and the beginning of a new. When I lost my father, that helped me was thinking of the good things. Yeah, and I think that's a very important thing, to think about the good things with that for sure. Hey, but it's still my 11k Mesprit hunt. Oh, Aaron, my heart breaks for you. I hope you get that Mesprit soon. I hope you do. That is so rough. I hate harems. I don't watch many harems myself. There's a couple that I've watched that I like, but yeah, it's not my favorite genre. I'll say that. How do you evolve Tangela? I actually don't remember. Is it an item evolution? I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Has a great anime and a great game. I'll have to check it out, Tasha. I've heard the anime is quite good, so I would like to check it out. Vincentius, hi! It's good to see you in the stream. It's been a minute. How are you? Good to see you. Good luck. Also, I love the shiny prim flop. Thank you. This is the one we actually hunted in stream like a couple years ago. It just had been sitting around in my brilliant diamond waiting for me to make some progress with it. So here we are. Good to see you. Sorry for getting chat started. Wait, where did that go? Wait, getting started on getting hyped on an anime stream. I want to let everyone know I meant that joke. Like, no, you're okay. You don't have to say sorry. If there wasn't an issue with me doing it and watching parting it, like if there was no risk of anything going wrong, like I would love to do that, but it's just not. Unfortunately, with YouTube, there's so many things you have to be careful with, and I just right now I don't think that's the best play for me, unfortunately. But yeah. The Legends games are its own thing where Game Freak wants to test new things. Don't remember if the leaks or an interview mentioned it. Yeah, and honestly, like, I'm not mad at that. They can do their own thing with Legends, and I'm going to enjoy the games. Mega Dragonite is so cute. It is cute. And hi, Krishawn. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Brando, welcome! How's it going over here? Any luck? I hope you get this one soon. I hope you get one soon, if not. We did technically get a shiny Murkrow last stream, but I did fail it. Because I didn't knock out the other Pokemon, and Chansey ended up taking it out, which was very sad. It was 952 encounters. But we didn't secure it, but that's okay because I have caught a shiny Murkrow before. So it's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. So we're just picking up and seeing if we can maybe get lucky again. So yeah, but it is good to see you. That was in the other stream though, not this one. Not this one. Where did I go? Where did I go? We've got Luna. I'm on episode 1. No, that's fair. Mikagon, hi. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Hello. Casual says, I think Mega Dragonite is great, and I don't know what else they realistically could have done. But because you can't do much without it not looking like the Dragonite anymore. Yeah, and Dragonite is like a cutesy Pokemon. It's not like a super serious, super, you know what I mean? Like, it to me is a goofy, cute Pokemon, and I think that the Mega fits that. It's, you know, not for everybody, but not every Mega, not every Pokemon design is going to be for everybody. Skill issue. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough, but I'll get there eventually, I'm sure. A good old internet user sets sails to the water. Water's deep and uncharted. Not condoning. It's a meme. And trade stream when? We need a spoil cup stream. You guys are so sweet. It'll be a little bit before I do my next trade stream because I like to farm up a bunch of shinies for the giveaway when I do that. So it'll be a little bit because I haven't started farming a target yet, but one day I'll do another one. I like to do them around Christmas time. I just think it's a nice Christmas gift, you know? I made a massive turtle hybrid so my turtles will fight it. Oh, did you? Do they like to fight it and square up? Oh gosh, I could imagine. I could imagine. Happy birthday to my lizard. He deserves more love. Happy birthday to your lizard. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm not able to hang out much longer. Happy to see you. You too, Tamal. Thank you very much for hanging out. You have a good one. As an update, Corinthia and I almost are out of debt. Oh, that's so good to hear. I'm so happy to hear that. Congratulations, you guys. You guys have been working hard, and I know you have. I know you guys had to move, and then instantly we're getting into work, but I'm really proud of you both. That is awesome to hear, and I hope things keep going your way, all right? You got this. You got this. Do you have any pets? Do I have any pets? I do. I have Pochita, who is a red miniature dachshund or sausage dog, and she is mine. We also do have Rhino as well, who is my mum's dog, who is a Staffy, a big boy. We also do have 3 chickens, who are lovingly named T, Goldie, and the one I named Nugget. So yeah, that's my pets. Oh, that is lovely. My Zelf hunt has finally ended, so I'm pretty happy today. I hope you get lucky again. Thank you. That is so sweet, Brendo. I appreciate that. Hopefully, I'm able to get lucky. We're going to try. We're going to try. But it's okay. Honestly, like today is supposed to just be a relaxing, chill day for the stream. As I said, it is quite late for me, so after I finish the stream, I will be going to bed. But I just wanted to unwind and, you know, go live and hang out with you guys and get some shiny hunting done. Very good. I've accomplished my purpose and I will now leave. The lizard thanks you for your sacrifice. Very nice. I hope your lizard has a lovely birthday. Thanks for hanging out. Sly with 12 months of membership. Sly hitting the big 1 year. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. Geez already. I know. Where has the time gone? 1 year is wild to think about. I just genuinely cannot conceive of how fast time has been going at the moment. I just don't understand what's happening. But thank you very, very much, Sly, for 1 year of membership. That is nuts, guys. Can we please get some W's for Sly? That is crazy. Better watch-alongs are often done members only with filters and small window, or just like just chatting where nothing is shown on stream. Everyone plays it themselves lots of ways, which I saw. That's, yeah, I have heard of people doing like members only ones. My only concern is like with certain music and stuff, YouTube just has like an auto detect thing that picks up if there's any music that could be played. So I don't know. There's like a few things that would be associated with it, and like I said, maybe someday it would be something that I do, but right now I think with like my situation with things, it does seem like it might be a bit more stressful for me to get done at some point. But like I said, if it comes to a point where I'm like, I really want to watch something on a stream with you guys, I will see what I can do, but I just don't want to break any rules with YouTube. Oh, wait, where did that go? Good luck. I do miss your server. Oh, thank you, Shadvin. I appreciate that. Yeah, unfortunately, the server did have to go night-night because of things going on in my personal life where I do not have the time and unfortunately the mental capacity to keep up with the server. But I was very thankful for the community and the interactions that were there while it was up. So thank you guys for making it a wonderful experience while it was around. 1 year. Happy 1 year, Sly. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. And Baby Moon, hello, hello, hello. The post-breakup feelings are being handled with ice cream and spicy chips. Okay. That is a great combination. I love spicy chips so much. I just started my shift, so I can't talk long, but I'm listening in the background. No worries, Baby Moon. I hope you're taking care of yourself and being kind to yourself right now. Enjoy that ice cream. Enjoy those spicy chips. And I hope that things start to get a little bit better soon, at least in your emotions, because I'll say it, breakups are never fun. They're never nice. They never feel good. But the beginning part of healing is always the hardest part. So I hope it will get easier in time for you, Baby Moon. Stay strong, okay? And I hope you have a lovely shift. Free my dear lady, Cheryl. This isn't right. She just wants to get through the forest. I'm sorry, Benz, but she's on a side mission right now. She knocked out one of my shiny Pokemon, so she's here to stay till I find another one. Oh, Corinthia says thank you. I do too. Of course. Cheers, Tamal. You take care and have a good one, all right? Nugget, a classic chicken name. That's what I thought. So many people give me a hard time for that name, but I think it's quite cute. Cogs, hi. How's it going for you? It's going not too bad, thank you, Cogs. How are you? It's lovely to see you in the stream tonight. How are you? My turtles don't like watermelon for some reason. Do they typically eat watermelon? I'm not really super familiar with the diet of a turtle, to be honest with you, but that's so sad. Oh, happy no dead soon to Malwin. Yeah, Corinthia. It's so good. I love your dog's names. I just watched a Chainsaw Man recently and absolutely loved it. It's so good, right? It's so good. I actually have a tattoo of Himeno on my thigh, so... And I have a little quote as well from Chainsaw Man, and I plan on getting another Chainsaw Man tattoo, and I want to get a Pochita tattoo for Pochi. But it made sense. She's a red little dog, you know? It was too perfect not to. I'm glad you liked it. And Tamal, thank you so much for the $2 donation. That is so, so sweet. You did not have to do that. Thank you, Tamal. Keep going and don't give up. Thank you, Tamal. I always love reading that comment from you every single time. Honestly, it's a bright light in my day. The same to you, Tamal and Corinthia. Keep going and don't give up. I'm going to keep rooting for you guys. You guys are nearly out of debt. You guys are doing amazing. Keep up the good work. Keep working hard, and I know you'll get through it. Thank you, Tamal. I appreciate that very, very much. W Tamal, guys. Remember what you said about the possibility of getting 3 shiny Indeedys with an impish nature? Well, looks like you called it. No way you got another one, Jordan, and it was impish. Was it a girl or a guy? That's crazy. It's about an American football coach getting hired to coach a soccer team, football in England. He knows nothing about the sport, but was hired for alternative reasons. Interesting. I like a lot of... I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of really good sport movies. I feel like I would vibe with that. Or shows. Bye, Tamal. Thank you again. And Pokemon King, hello. I followed you on Instagram. Oh, did you? I feel so bad. I don't use my Instagram. The only thing I'm really active on is my YouTube right here. But if I do ever get on it and I make it active, I'll let you guys know, and I'll let you all follow. But I don't really use social media outside of my YouTube channel. So don't stress about following my socials or anything. Actually, one more thing. If someone called Winged Karma, I think that was his name. I highly suggest you ban them. Also, Baby Moon, may I suggest buying ice cream floats and making Sunday floats. Winged Karma. I do not know who that is, and I have not seen them around at all. But thank you for the heads up. I don't know who that is. I haven't seen anyone with that name in the YouTube or anywhere. But thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that. And yes, ice cream floats are good. Very much so. Ended up getting another shiny male Indeedee with an impish nature, as well as another shiny male Indeedee and a random Spinarak with a docile nature. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Very nice. Congratulations, Jordan. Wait, where did I go? But as far as I heard from ASMR channels, member streams aren't checked by the YouTube bot, as no ads can be played. They go members only when YouTube goes after them. Oh, okay. Right, I didn't know that. I'd have to look a little bit more into it and do my research just to be sure, because I don't want to make any silly decisions and get myself in trouble, but I'll have to see. And hi, Dio, it's lovely to see you in the stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. There's a huge mouse in my bathroom. Is there? We've had mice in the shed, which has been it's been a time, I'll say that. I lingered too long. If you ever return to Discord, make a VC and make it so no one can talk. Then you can stream anime without copyright strikes. That is true. I know that when I started the Discord originally, and it was just me doing like everything on it, I did have VC servers, but they never got used. And I think just because it's very hard to moderate VC servers, that's why I decided to get rid of them. But ultimately, right now, I don't have plans of opening a Discord server anytime soon, so it'd be a while before that happens, especially like since I only just deactivated the other one. It's the size of my dog's head. Oh gosh, that's a little spooky. And Sly gifting 5 memberships. Oh my gosh, Sly, I'm so sorry. I'm so behind in chat. Sly, after 1 year of membership themselves, then going ahead and gifting 5 memberships to the community. Guys, can we please get some massive W's for Sly? Welcome Toxic Savior, Thomas, Aaron, Zayum, and Valley all to the memberships. You get access to all of the cool emotes here on YouTube, all the custom emotes, and also you do get an adorable bow next to your name, which I think looks very, very cute. So thank you, Sly. I appreciate that very, very much. Welcome, new members. I appreciate you all too. Thank you, Sly. That is so sweet of you. You did not have to do that. We say hello to each other daily. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, I changed it so DMs should say the guinea pig shiny hunter. That's me. The only DMs from me are the ones with in front of my name. No, that is fair. Wait, where is it? Wait, when did she kill a shiny? It wasn't me. It was Cheryl, but that was actually in the last stream that it happened. It was about 50 or so minutes in. I actually have a short edited for that. That's going to go out. So the people that missed it in the stream will have an update on what happened. So no one forgets about the unfortunate Mercury situation. But yeah, it was yesterday. Unfortunately, I was quite upset, but we keep pushing forward. You've never seen a mouse? They're actually quite cute. W's indeed. Thank you again, Sly. That was so lovely. I hatched 2 shiny Litwicks and found a shiny Galarian Slowpoke, Execute, and a Chikorita. Cute! I like this just talk shiny hunting streams. It's relaxing, just chatting. It is really sweet, especially since in shiny hunting, it's kind of a great task to do while doing other stuff. And sometimes, I don't know, it's just nice to talk to people when you do it. And as I said, sometimes I get a little bit, I get a little lonely myself, so it's nice to hang out with people while I do it. Oh, my head hurts. Oh no, do you need to drink some water? Need to get some water maybe? Potentially? Hi Hyper Beast, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome. The alpha, well, you know it. Have you ever heard of the frilled lizard? It's like a mini Dilophosaurus and kind of like a Pokemon. I have heard of the frilled lizard. They look quite cool actually. Is it venomous? I have no idea. Hi Brian, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. There is another stream, yes. So close to the last one. Look at me go. Obviously right now I'm all up in the air with everything going on, but I got to the end of my day today and I was like, I really would like to do some shiny hunting, and honestly I think I got it in me to stream tonight, so let's just have a cozy stream and hang out together. That's what I was feeling like I needed, so thanks for giving me that. Thank you for indulging. Tried to feed it spinach, but it started crackling its teeth. Ooh. Hey, Butter, doesn't Mega Dragonite idle animation looks like an Uwu stance? It kind of does. It's cute. It's very cute. W's indeed. W shiny hunting is so chill. It is, Aaron. It's super cozy. I just kicking back. It's cozy until you get the shiny, and then you start like freaking out. But up until that point, it's good vibes. Just wanted to mention it with the little knowledge I have about it. Please research before doing something. No. Couldn't live with it if that happens because of me. No, you're okay, Angel Lover. Don't stress. I'll look into it anyway if I get to that point. So do not worry about that. You're all good. I appreciate you giving me the intel though, so I know where to start looking. That is very helpful. Yeah, Ted Lasso isn't liked by his own players and fans because he is not qualified, but the guy wins them over with his never-ending good attitude, kindness, encouragement. Yeah, that sounds like something I would love to watch when I'm like kind of a bit down in the dumps. I like the recommendation. Thank you. Hoobla jubla. I like to see it. I'm doing good. Currently hunting for shiny Tapping and Aldino. Masuda Method on Violet and Moon respectively. Hoping you get a shiny Baneri to match the mega theme I got going. Let's hope so. I mean, I'm never going to be upset to see a shiny Baneri. Hi, Louie. It's good to see you. What game should I play? Dark Souls 1, 2, or Lies of P? Lies of P! Louie, I've been playing Lies of P. I finished the main game literally today, and I started the DLC. Please. Oh, do Lies of P. We can be playing it at the same time. I'm almost caught up with One Piece. Congratulations, Shiny Pokehunts. That's awesome. Think Apple TV has, for 3 months, $3 per month. It's awesome. Caught up on other great shows. Dang, that's actually really good. $3 per month. I would not be mad at that at all. Not at all. Oh, wait, what is this? What is this? What is this? Somebody, what is that? Somebody very kindly gifted... Who is this? Somebody gifted some stuff anonymously on Throne. I can't see who it is. Oh my gosh. Who did that? That is so sweet. Oh, the Chikorita Psycho Soda plushie. Oh, and the Eevee Pop. I don't actually have that Eevee Pop. I just got the notification. I don't know who it is because they haven't put a name. But whoever that was, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. Whoever gifted that on Throne, thank you so much. That's really kind of you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. W to Anonymous on Throne for the gift. That's so kind. Thank you. That's so lovely. What the heck? You guys are so sweet. Aw. Now that Dissolve is finally done, I'm not really sure if I should go for Mesprit or do a shiny alpha map quest in Arceus. I still can't believe I finally found him. Yeah, that's pretty darn awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Well done. I want to call Cheryl Casserole. Honestly, I could see it. I could definitely see it. If you guys want to trade in Sword, that's totally fine. But if you guys are going to trade, just remember to add each other at the start of the conversation, just so then that way I don't accidentally read out your guys' conversations between each other. But if you want to, in the meantime, feel free, okay? Also, will Dragonite Megastone be called Dragonite? I think it probably will, which I'm not mad at. I think that's kind of cute. Yeah, KW, imagine if they just called Mega Dragonite. Yeah, that would be funny. J-Dogs, hi, it's good to see you. Did you get the Switch 2? I have not yet got the Switch 2, but I will be getting it, I believe, when Legends ZA comes out. I think I am going to cave and get it then. It's just a lot of money, and I've had a few expenses come up recently that I've had to take care of first, so I'm probably going to leave that till last minute. Where is it? I want to get Legends ZA ASAP. Yeah, definitely. I also found a shiny Golurk. Oh, Golurk, nice. We were talking about that actually in the other stream the other day. Good shiny. I'm a fan of that one. Congrats. I have to go play some Roblox with my baddies. It's just my friend who is also pretty annoying. Well, I hope you have a good time on Roblox. Be safe, okay? And Ubi, hi! How are you doing? I'm doing not too bad, thank you, Ubi. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome. Wow, good to see you in the stream. For extra protection, if you get a DM from me and it's kind of suspicious, say the word button and I'll respond to the cult. I mean, like I said, I generally am like, unless I'm directly talking to the person, I won't add random people on Discord because it's just better to be safe than sorry, you know? Slay the baddies. I won't do 50 push-ups right now. 50 push-ups is a lot. I can do a lot of exercises on the spot, but push-ups is a struggle. Shiny Gigalith's explosion. Oh, Emerald, you're reminding me. My heart hurts. Remember, if you're hunting anything that has explosion, bring a Pokemon with damp. Be better than I was. Oh, I got a shiny Infernape the other day. I'll always love a shiny from the Chimchar line, but can someone tell me why I'm so unlucky with my actual hunt, Zygarde, Alpha Chatot, and Arceus? The lore. The lore with Chimchar, Ubi. Oh, I love it. I love it. But I know, actually, to be fair, Zygarde and Arceus, I totally understand them being like super frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they are definitely stubborn hunts to do. But Alpha Chatot giving you such a rough time? Can I just say, by the way, I have my hat goes off to you for hunting Chatot as an alpha because I love Chatot and I love Chatot shiny and more people need to give Chatot love. Not that moment again. Caesar with the $10 donation. Caesar, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you. Guys, I quit my job at the graveyard. The ghosts have learned my name. Send help. Oh no. Caesar, oh my gosh. Caesar, I adore that whenever I see you in chat, it is always the most chaotic sentence I could have heard that day. That is the most chaotic thing I think I've heard today. I hope you're okay. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, Caesar. Get out of there. You need to burn some sage or something. You need to take care of yourself and not get in trouble, okay? That is nuts. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, that is so... What the heck is going on? Is that anonymous as well? Somebody just gifted something else off of Throne. I think that that's also someone who did it anonymously. But I don't know who it is. Does it say? Can I see who it is? That was also by Anonymous. Oh, who gifted the kimono? Thank you so much to whoever that was, Anonymous, on Throne, gifting the kimono. That is so sweet. You did not have to do that. Oh my gosh. I don't know who you are because you didn't write a note or write a name. So I don't know who it is. But if you're watching right now, thank you so much. That is so, so sweet. I don't know if it's the same person or not. They gifted the Pokemon stuff. I don't know if they're separate people. But either way, thank you guys so, so much for gifting those gifts on Throne. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Guys, can we please get some W's for the anonymous gifters on Throne? That is so sweet. Thank you. What the heck is going on? You guys are so kind. Oh my gosh, that's nuts. Thank you. I need to keep up with everything. And thank you again, Caesar, for the $10 donation. That is very lovely. I appreciate that very much. Aww. Are you getting the Switch 2 version of ZA? I'm not sure yet. My plan was for the Switch 2 was I really wanted to wait to see if they were going to do a special edition for the Duskbloods. But I don't know if that's going to happen. And I think that with Legend ZA coming out, I might want to transition to the Switch 2 with that game. Because I feel like at that point, I'd just be waiting for Duskbloods, and I'd probably get it at that point on the Switch 2 anyway. So we'll see. I'll probably just get the Switch 2. I'm unsure if I'm going to pre-order the ZA bundle. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence. Mega Dragonite is really cool. Why does everyone dislike it? I agree with you, Ubi. I actually really like Mega Dragonite as well. I think it looks quite cute. I'm thinking of getting a Switch 2 when they release a special edition. Yeah, if they had before Legend ZA comes out, if they announce a Duskbloods one, then I'll get that. But if not, it is what it is, unfortunately. I'm so glad that I got shiny, D-Knight. And, oh wait, I'm guessing that's Dragonite. And yes, get the bundle Switch. It'll save you the time and a little money. I got to afterpay it, so pray my pockets don't go broke in the next 2 months. I'm praying for you, Cogs. I'm praying for you. Yeah, I might have to do something similar, to be honest, because I don't want to, not be able to actually get a Switch 2 when the game comes out. It's just, like I said, timing has been a bit unfortunate with things, but I will make it work. I'm dedicated to figuring it out, so it'll be all right. I haven't gotten into stream in ages because of exams, but now I'm done with school. I really can't wait to go to Spain in 6 days. Ooh, okay, going to Spain. That's exciting. How long are you going to be in Spain for? I hope you have a wonderful trip, and I hope that everything goes well and it's safe. Colin, hi, it's good to see you. Can't stick around for long, but good. Oh, good to see you, Herpal, as well. And same to you, Colin. That's so, so sweet. It is lovely to see you in the stream. I hope you're doing well. You got the error that said internal error. Is that on the Switch that you're talking about, Luna? W's indeed. Thank you again, Caesar. I wish I could get a Switch 2 before Gen 10 for or the next Pokemon game Switch 2 exclusive comes out. Yeah, that'll probably be... Do you think that Gen 10 will be the next exclusive to Switch 2 Pokemon game, or do you think they're going to do a side game to come out with it? I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious to see what people think about that. Can I give something chaotic? Oh gosh, you guys doing trades? W, so much stuff is happening. It is. I feel very, very blessed. So thank you very much. Congrats to graduating, Ubi. Tell us how Paldea is in person if you can. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be a lot of nice nature and stuff around to see, but also food as well, which is pretty darn cool. W's indeed. Aw. Congrats to graduating. Yeah, that's awesome. I was playing Elden Ring. Ooh. Oh, okay. Can we talk about Elden Ring? Okay. I love to see this. I was playing Elden Ring right before tuning into a stream, and I just had gotten enough rooms to level up and got killed on the way back by a pack of wolves and losing them all. Oh no. Did you die a second time so you couldn't grab them again? That's so sad when that happens, especially when you have enough runes to actually be able to level up. That sucks. I'm really, really, really happy. I actually I mentioned it last stream, but I finally defeated the last enhanced boss that I needed to defeat in Night Rain, Elden Ring Night Rain. And then on the 31st, which will be tomorrow night, we get the next rotation of enhanced bosses in Night Rain, and I'm so excited about it. I know that they're releasing all of the other ones, so like Augur, I'm really, really, really not looking forward to fighting the enhanced Libra. I think that's going to be very chaotic, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit scared to do an enhanced Libra fight because I think that's going to be kind of crazy. I mean, especially considering that the regular Libra fight was by far the most difficult fight that I had in Night Rain so far. So it being enhanced is going to be genuinely crazy. I will say I've been running the relic that actually gives you a stone sword key, which are the things used for the Evergels. It gives you one on spawn, and then also I believe along with that relic, because you get that one from I think defeating one of the enhanced bosses. I can't remember if it was Sentient Pest or not. I think it might be Sentient Pest that drops that relic once you defeat them, the enhanced one. But I believe every time you defeat an Evergel in a run, you also do more damage. So you get like a higher damage multiply. So if you get a good run with a lot of Evergels and you can get a good amount of Stone Sword keys, it's worth completing them because you do get like a good amount of runes. Sometimes you also get a pretty good drop like rate for Wending Graces, which for those of you who don't play Elden Ring or Night Rain, I should say specifically, the Wending Grace is essentially like a revive. So what it is Elden Ring Night Rain is kind of like, I talk about it a lot and I realize there's probably a lot of people who don't play it or don't really know about it. So I apologize for those of you who do know what it is, but it's basically like a Souls-like. So once you die at like a big boss, you like the run is over, you have to do everything again. Every single run is different. Like the map changes, the bosses, the spawns, everything like that changes. The weapon drops that you get also change. Like it's full like RNG roguelike style, and you try to make the best with what you can with your runs, right? That's essentially what it is. And I think it's up to 3 players. I think they released a duo mode, so you can now play it, or you will be able to play with duos. And you can do it solo, and some people just will like queue with random people online, which can be a little stressful because playing that game uncoordinated with random people can be kind of a lot. But yeah, it's really, really fun. I mean, I love Elden Ring. Elden Ring is one of my favorite games, the original, and the DLC Shadow of the Erd Tree was really good. I found Night Rain to be extremely, extremely fun, so I would recommend it for anyone who's on the fence. If you liked if you liked Elden Ring, I do think Night Rain is quite fun. It's definitely a different play style. It's very like runny aroundy. I don't know, like I said, it's a roguelike, so it can be a little bit punishing, but whenever you know, make progress, whenever you actually get to the end and defeat a boss, it feels very rewarding, which is nice, which is very, very nice. Sorry to yap about it. I could talk about it all day. I absolutely love Elden Ring and Night Rain and all that, so yeah. that might just be me, but yes. Also, let me catch up on chat because I fell a little bit behind. Well, that's what's going on with me. Plan to do the first Undertale playthrough too, Genocide. And so have you been asleep? Oh, that's good, Guinea Pig. That'll be good. That'll be good. I think that'll be a fun time. And I've been not too bad, thank you. I was actually feeling a bit better today, so I was nice. I was like, I gotta jump on the stream. Where's Zoinks? Zoinks isn't here. It's so sad. Graduating next year. So close, which is awesome. I already pre-ordered ZA, but not the Switch 2 yet because I hate the current color that they have. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Pretty much almost all my game systems, if I can't get them in a white palette, I usually buy a wrap for them and I'll wrap them. So my Switch that I've been playing on this whole time, I bought a baby pink wrap and it's been baby pink for many years now. So yeah, the hard part was wrapping the Joy-Cons because I've had to wrap a few Joy-Cons in my day because stick drift and stuff. And the curves make it a little bit tricky to get it smooth, but it's worth it to make it like fit my aesthetic, you know? One time I think I made friends with a praying mantis, but my stupid self decided to let it walk on my arm. Oh no. Why was that a problem? Did it hurt you? Enoch, hi, I'm shiny hunting Bulbasaur. I wish you luck on Bulbasaur. It is a massive cutie, so hopefully you find it soon. Is the Lies of P DLC really hard? I've heard people struggle with it, but I beat Consort Radahn and Puppet King, so I don't know. Honestly, if you can beat Consort Radahn, I think you're going to be fine. It is harder. It is harder than the base game, yes. I've definitely found that immediately off rip. I'm like, yep, this is a lot harder. I'm not going to lie to you. It is difficult. But like, if you can defeat Consort Radahn and Puppet King, people have said, and it's hard because I haven't played through the whole DLC, but people have said that it is harder than like Puppet King. But I think Consort Radahn, of all of the Souls-likes I've played, I think Consort Radahn is the most difficult fight I've ever had in a Souls-like thus far. For sure. Like, it is, like, I've played all the Dark Souls games. I've played a few other Souls-likes, to be fair. I've played Elden Ring, obviously, Shadow of the Erd Tree. I'm playing through Lies of P. I finished the base game. I haven't finished Sekiro, so like we won't count that. But you know, and I would say it is difficult, yes, but it's very rewarding. But I couldn't get it off, and now it's a new house. Oh, you've become the house of a praying mantis. That's kind of cute. Enhanced Augur is the one I'm most intrigued for. I think it will do some sort of Elden Stars, but with sleep. That would be very pretty. I personally think the Augur is actually very pretty. Enemy. I like it. I'm super excited to see what they do with the dragon. I thought that fight was genuinely beautiful, and it kind of sucked because I did it the first try, so I didn't get to like really soak that in. But I'm sure with the enhanced version I will not be saying that. But the actual like battlefield and everything was so pretty. So, by the way, caught shiny roly-poly and Scorvit. Currently hunting a Wooloo. Okay, gotta go. Good luck with the hunt. Thank you, Colin, and congrats on all the shinies. That's amazing. My cousin found out he was found out because he called everyone close and told him. Oh, okay. I see. What's your favorite weapon class in Elden Ring? Mine is regular axes. Generally, I'm gonna be okay, so whenever I play regular Elden Ring, I generally am using like katanas because I always go to bleed builds. To be honest with you, I like those kind of weapons to use personally. I just like that they're fast paced, they're light, you can get a good sequence of moves off, so yeah, that's usually what I'm going for. Relay, it's a few years away. We got this either way. You guys got this. Aww. I'm so confused on Elden Ring. I don't get it. There's a lot to go into Elden Ring to explain everything. And there's multiple different endings for Elden Ring as well. So like, even if I said like, oh, this is the short of it, I'm not very good at summarizing Elden Ring because I'm the type of person to sit down and watch a 10-hour lore video on a game like that. So I fear that I might nerd out a little bit if I start yapping, but there's a lot to it. I would recommend though, if you have any interest in potentially giving it a go, I could not recommend it enough. Went to level 11 on 3 of my Pokemon so far. Nice, Jordan. Good progress. Good progress. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention last time I was on stream, but I did have a new budgie chick. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I think it's a female and she hatched like a month ago. Super excited because she imprinted on me, so she's friendly. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, that is adorable. I hope everything's going well with the little budgie baby. Zoe's told me he was at the gym. Very proud. Tell Zoe's I'm proud of him. That's awesome. I forgot to save. Oh no, why is it so therapeutic to be in a butter stream? Oh, Ubi. That's so sweet. It's because of the vibes you guys bring. New profile picture. I like it. Krishawn, I want a pet Komodo dragon, an alligator, a leopard gecko, basically every reptile ever. Reptiles are a lot, I feel like they're a lot to take care of because like the main thing is like having a very good enclosure for them, right? I don't know much about them. I've never had a reptile, but that would be cool. Komodo dragon would be nuts. Meant nameless puppet, sorry, instead of Puppet King. No, you're okay. I realized what you meant. I did fight the nameless puppet. Be proud of me, I didn't chicken out. I actually did the fight. Honestly, I just wanted enough humanity so I could pet the cat. That was really my whole goal. I was replaying the DLC for Scarlet and Violet and I just realized how much I love Kieran and how much he resonated with me. Reminds me of Alistair from Sword and Shield. I absolutely love Alistair. And yeah, I liked Kieran as well from the jump. I know a lot of people gave Kieran a hard time. I hated that we had to lie to him. Orphan of Cos was worse than Consort in my opinion. Krishawn, Get a Gecko. Orphan of Cos. I don't, for me, Consort Radahn has been by far my most difficult. Like no and ifs or buts about it. Like it was the most rough. I've had a few fights that have given me like a run for my money, but Consort Radahn, especially pre-nerf, like right off the rip when the DLC came out, because they nerfed Consort Rodan. They did. I did that fight before it was nerfed, and it was absolutely atrocious. It took me days and days and days. It was so difficult. I even switched up my build a couple times to see if that was the problem, but no, I had to lock in and kind of have a good run in RNG. Look at me, very cute. Oh, I do like that, Lunaire. That is a nice profile picture from what I can see. But I don't got no room for a gecko. Well, that is important because you do want the room. You do want the room. Oh my gosh. What? I can't see who this is. I don't know who this is. This is so lovely. What is going on? I think this is anonymous. I don't know who this is. It is anonymous. Who gifted the Cinnamoroll Sakura plushie on Throne. It's clear you're having a rough time lately. I hope these help the world. Needs more joy. Smile when you can to make up for when you can't. I don't know who this is. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Whoever that was, I wish I knew who it was so I could say thank you directly to you. That is so kind. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Anonymous, so much for gifting that Cinnamoroll. That's so sweet. Thank you. You did not have to do that. What is going on? That is crazy support. Thank you so much. Guys, I feel bad saying, like, oh my gosh, but thank you so much. I don't know who you are, but thank you, like, a million times over for doing that. You did not have to. Anonymous, thank you for gifting the Cinnamoroll. Guys, can we please get some W's for Anonymous on Throne for gifting the Cinnamoroll plushie? That is so sweet. I don't know who you are, but thank you. I will treasure it. Like I said, I don't know if it's the same person for all of them or not. If you're individuals, thank you very much. I appreciate you all so much. That's so kind. And if you are all the same person, thank you. Like, I mean, just thank you so much. You did not have to do that. That is so sweet. I am so blessed. Thank you so much. I will treasure everything with the bottom of my heart. Thank you. That is so kind. I love everything. That's so sweet. Thank you. That is so kind. Thank you. Sorry, I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, that caught me off guard. Thank you so much. Oh, I hear the Night Rain has to be played with friends to have the full experience. I would recommend if you have people that you can play it with, it is a better experience all around. I know that a few people have sort of said it's similar, like not similar at all in playstyle to Dynamax Adventures, but you have a lot better of a run when you are playing with people you know because you can coordinate things a lot better, and generally you're going to get more stuff done if you are working as a group. But there are servers and stuff you can find other people who are looking for people to play like Night Rain with, so it is an option. Make room, geckos are more important than everything else. Butter, what's your favorite Dark Souls 3 boss? My favorite Dark Souls 3 boss? Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. I have to, let me look up its name. I'm so bad with remembering the name of this one. I'm really bad at remembering the names of specifically Dark Souls 3 bosses. Which one was it? Where are we? Okay. Yeah, it is what I thought it was, but it's okay. I was a little confused. This might be a basic answer. Nameless King. The Nameless King. It's just a crazy fight. And I found it was a struggle, but it really stuck with me. I was thinking, what was I getting it confused with? I think I was getting it confused with something from Elden Ring. But yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite Dark Souls 3 boss. When's a stream of Elden Ring no death challenge? Oh, I'm not good at Souls-like. I don't want to give that impression. I'm not good at them. I'm the type of player to smack my head against a wall 6,000 times until I just pummel my way like a brute through a boss fight. You would not be getting quality gameplay, skilled gameplay from me if I played a game like that on stream. I want you guys to not have the wrong idea. I love Souls-like games. I am horrible at them. I'm so bad at them. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of a thing of shame for me, considering how much I love these games. But I've never New Game Plus finished a game, any of them. I'm so, like, there are some fights I just think about going and doing again, and I'm like, I can't do it. And then I see people who are on, like, New Game Plus 7, and I'm like, I aspire to be that level of, like, skilled, but I'm just not. So, as much as I love them, I'm not the best player of them, but at least if I've, you know, like even when I played through Elden Ring 3 times, I didn't New Game Plus any of them. I just started new save files. So you can make fun of me if you want to, but I had to do it. Oh, Elden Ring stream win. I honestly, I'm scared that you guys will make fun of me for how bad I am when it comes to Elden Ring, even how much I love it, but maybe one day I'll cave. I'm Pink Butters. You are. I like the pink. Stream interesting. Hi, Robert. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Slight spoilers, but I remember when the hotel got raided, all I cared about was the cat was okay. Also, Sophia is bae. She's so pretty. I know. I know. When it happened, I went and instantly checked on the cat as well. I did the same thing, Louis. I did the same thing. It was like every single time I'd go back to the hotel, I was like, pet cats. And yeah, Sophia, I thought Sophia was gorgeous. I won't spoil, but I was very... Oh, this kind of is going to give a spoiler, but not so directly. So if you don't want to hear a spoiler for Lives of P, the main story. But what happens with Sophia broke my heart. Begging the anonymous gift arc in the butter history. It's so sweet. Thank you to whoever that was, or whoever the few people who were gifting. That was very kind. You didn't have to do that, so thank you. The person gifting is Jojo Siwa. W, by the way. W's indeed. Aww. The person donating is Cat's Eye, by the way, not Jojo Siwa. I don't think it's either of them, but yeah, that's interesting. Gnarly, I'm back. Welcome back, Garrett. Oh, Jojo Siwa. That's crazy. I don't think it's Jojo Siwa. I don't think it is, but you never know. Touch, touch. Yeah, I know what song you're thinking about. I listened to that song. You know, Luna, I remember you asked me if I'd listened to that, and I said no. And then I actually saw it on a short, and I realized that I had heard that song before. And I do like it. It's very catchy. Hands Off Gabriella. Yeah, that's a good song too, actually. It's not usually my genre of music that I typically listen to, but it's a very catchy song. Nameless King is a great fight. I love it. My favorite has to be Pontiff. Ooh, that's a very good choice. That's a bit more original than mine, to be fair. That's a very, very, very solid choice. I can't lie. You're gonna make me want to play through it again, to be honest. I really, yeah. I don't know. Dark Souls is a really good franchise. I think I have a pretty unpopular opinion. My favorite of the 3 is Dark Souls 1. I think most people prefer Dark Souls 3 the most. I know people feel super split on Dark Souls 2. I didn't hate it. It was definitely challenging, but I didn't hate it. But Dark Souls 1 always stuck with me the most, to be honest with you. I always think of the one fight where you have to go, I forget its name. You know, the dog fight that you have to do? Oh, every time I had to do that fight, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry so badly. And plus, there's one of my other favorite characters in that game. My dearly beloved Solaire. I love Solaire so much. I don't know if you guys if you guys are familiar with like Elden Ring and stuff, and obviously other Souls-like games. But the Night Rain, like in Night Rain, you get to actually get like other skins, and they actually have like a Solaire skin for one of the playable characters you can unlock, which is so cool. I want to unlock all of them, honestly. It would be great. It has been a while, Tanushi. How are you? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I was playing the Death Note Among Us game. You don't need friends, just don't trust anyone. Oh, Tanushi, it is good to see you. How are you doing? Lovely to see you in the stream. I understand I love fighting games, but I'm really bad at them. Yeah, like, I'm gonna just sit here and be the first to admit, it's not for me about, like, of course I'll have a couple fights where I'll do well, and I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad. But I'll have other fights where I'll be stuck on them for days and I can't progress. So, like, it is what it is. Not including the DLC, because, oh, it sucks? You think so? Night Rain with member stream? Oh, that could be actually really fun. I might do that one day, actually, Louis. That could be really, really fun. I haven't seen, I haven't even watched Elden Ring, like the game. Like the stuff with it. It's really good. Ready for live P2? Yeah, I'm in the DLC now. I finally did the first boss of the DLC, and I'm on the second one now, and it is so difficult. I'm gonna say it. Lies of P, the worst part is the runs to the stargazers. It is so chaotic. It's actually chaotic. It's crazy. Did you hear the rumor about Butter? Oh gosh, there's a rumor. Honestly, we just want to see the Butter rage while playing Elden Ring. Well, you definitely get that on some fights, I'm not gonna lie. And Myra, hi, it's good to see you. I'm doing not too bad, thank you. How are you? Butter likes cat's eye. I did. Mm-hmm. Hands up, Gabriella. Oh, did you hear about the rumor? I'm so curious about the rumor. The gift came from Blade of Mikola. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh gosh, you know. Oh, let me make sure I get this right. I have to say that I think I'm tied. I'm tied on my favorite Elden Ring DLC favorite boss. It is, I want to say, if I'm going overall, oh no, that's tough. There's like 3 now that I'm thinking of. No, I'll say, okay, I think my 2 favorite Elden Ring DLC boss fights have to be, so spoilers if you don't want to hear anything about the DLC boss fight names, there's your warning. One has to be Midra. I loved that fight. I thought it was such a good fight, and I also thought the cutscene was crazy. It gives me goosebumps every single time I see it. And also, of course, this is probably not going to be a surprise, but Mesmer. Mesmer is probably one of my favorite characters in the whole like Elden Ring universe. I wouldn't say that my favorite, but they're up there as one of my favorites. I genuinely feel bad for Mesmer, so yeah. My favorite Dark Souls 3 boss is Dragon Slayer Armor. I don't know why, it just flows so well for me. Yeah, I feel like everyone has those certain fights that they just hit, you know? They just hit. Wait, Biarbino, where is Ubi? I'm not gonna spread it. Oh, because I'm butter? That's funny. That was actually quite clever. Give me madness or give me death. I love Midra's music. It's just so dark and sinister. You already knew what I was gonna say before I said it. Not the Cabra. Yeah, the Cabra demon. I know. So sad. I tried to skip a cutscene so I could get a shiny Bulbasaur, but it got ruined by Rattata. No, that's so sad. Butter is a cat girl, so she likes cat's eye. I mean, it is right there in the name. Rattata. Yeah. How do I talk to a girl? I would say talk to them like they're a normal person to begin with, you know? Hey, hi, how are you? What are you up to? And then if they talk about something that they're doing, so if it's like a hobby or a game or they're watching a show, ask them questions about it. I was gonna marry you? That might be a little strong over it. I'm actually going on vacation in a few hours. Oh, are you? Where are you going? Is it out of like the country? Is it a different place? That's cool. Pretend she's a guy. That's actually good advice, to be honest, because it makes it less daunting, I think. That's the fun part, Krishaw, and you don't? Hi again, Ruby. Oh, it is good to see you. What's about a members-only Elden Ring stream? Potentially, maybe a members-only Night Rain Elden Ring stream? Elden Ring Night Rain stream at some point would be kind of fun. I will say I'm generally not the one that is like doing the coordinating of like where to run. I usually just get pinged things and I run there. But hey, we don't have to worry about always winning. We can just have fun. I'm just shy. That's okay. I tried to skip another cut and fail again. Oh no, that's so sad. Fighting games taught me discipline and button mashing. Button mashing is huge. You know what taught me that? Well, not Tenshu. Tenshu, not so much button mashing. But definitely Mortal Kombat, for sure. Dark Souls 3 is my favorite of the franchise. Dark Souls 2 gets too much hate. I think it's great in its own unique, strange way. I agree, Pepega. I'm W-Take. Everyone hates on Dark Souls 2. I don't think it was horrible. It was difficult and it was different and it had its own charm, but I still actually liked it. I'm doing great, thanks. Got the grades I need for university and acquired a grade 6 Japanese Pokepark Celebi promo from 2005. I know the exact card you're talking about. Very, very nice. That is awesome, Myra. Congrats on all the big wins at the moment. Where am I up to? Where am I up to? Where am I up to? Where did I go? I have not, but the anime is really good, and I finished the PS arc of Chainsaw and started Kaiju. Ooh, you're in a good rotation right now. Very nice. I prefer Megan. That's fair. Glad I got to you before the stream ended. Hi, Vulture. I am glad you got here before the stream ended too. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Slams a mug of coffee on the counter. All the coffee landing in the mug. Hello. Hi, Forces. The correct answers are Rolana and Romina, and the worst is the stupid hippo. I will say, Romina is third for me. Romina is third for me. Rolana, I actually did relatively quickly. I think I just got really lucky on the RNG on that because all my friends that played it at the time, they had a really rough time with Rolana, but I got quite lucky. To be fair, I got very lucky with that fight. Hi, boss. Guess who's back from the dead? Welcome, welcome. Okay, how do you talk with a normal person? That's yeah. Just don't even like be like, oh, it's a girl I'm talking to, or this or that. Just treat him like a normal person, like a normal friend. Recently went through an account hack. New name is the guinea pig shiny hunter. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully it gets sorted. You feeling any better, Crow? Is that me? Am I the Crow? What a nickname! I like it. I'm doing okay. I'm going through it still, but I was feeling better today, so I was like, I'm gonna stream before I go to bed because I don't know. I just wanted the company. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to talk to people and hang out with people, and I was like, this is a way that I can do that. So thank you for letting me indulge in that tonight. Time to catch 775 Bulbasaur. Oh, to get the shiny luck up. You got this, Enoch. Yeah. Failed any more shinies? Thankfully, no, Vulture. Thankfully, I have not failed any more shinies. Fingers crossed we don't fail anymore. Have you seen the whole Coldplay affair thing? If they just acted normally, no one have made a big deal about it. I have seen that stuff. I have seen stuff about it. I'm like, who are these people? What is going on? Why does everyone care? But I guess I didn't know the thing that it was like an affair. I thought it was just that like, I thought it was because they were just like in the company dating, and because it was like HR, they weren't allowed to. And then I found out that apparently like they're married, and I was like, oh, okay. Oof. Simple answer, don't cheat. It could have been avoided. It's crazy how much it's blown up though. How are you, butters? How have you been? I'm doing okay, Forces. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Been so out of touch. Yeah, I know. I gotta not sing that every time I hear it. And Kira, hi. It's good to see you. It's going well, thanks. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you in the stream today. Did you manage to get your hands on any more black and white to open? I have a hot take. Sonic 06 is not a bad game, even if the game isn't finished. I have a lot of takes that I think people are not going to agree with about a lot of things that people think are bad that I think is actually quite good. I'm always a bit contrarian like that, but I've sort of just, I think that I'm just easy to please. I don't know when it comes to stuff like that. Oh, good to see you, Kira. I hope you're doing well. People also say that I have a serious face all the time. I think I unfortunately have too much of an approachable face. I think it's I wish it wasn't so much the case when I leave the house. I'll say that. I love Dark Souls 2, but the only thing that somewhat made me angry is the auto-aim arrows that can probably hit you if you're hidden behind a wall. Yeah, stuff like that is never great, but I feel like every Souls like has a little bit of like gankiness to it in some way, you know? I don't know. That's just me, but I definitely have found that to be the case. But I'm back. It will take some time to adjust, but it shouldn't be too long. Yeah, hopefully so. Hi, Eddie. Oh, I'm guessing that says you like the videos? I'm guessing because Gustan like the videos? I'm thinking that's what it is. I don't speak English is what I'm also guessing the beginning says. Hi, I don't speak English, but I like the videos. I think that's what that says. Hi, Eddie. I'm so sorry that I cannot speak fluently back to you, but it is lovely to see you in the streams, and I hope you're doing well. Hello. I have to go. Good luck, but it was nice to be back to your stream. It was nice to have you, Tasha. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in. It was nice to hear from you again, and I hope you're doing well. And hopefully I'll catch you again in a future stream sometime soon. I relate to Yunchai, Mechane Menace, and second bias is Sophia. That's fair. Any of you from Europe, I want recommendations on places to visit. I'm going on a couple month-long backpacking trip. Dang, doing some backpacking. That'll be fun. I hope that you're safe. Be safe. I hope it goes well. Oh shoot, I said Crow instead of Butters. Sorry about that. Another friend of mine is in a D&D Discord. Oh no, you're okay. I was feeling very flattered. I was like, I love the movie The Crow. Aww. I never liked Coldplay. Don't know what happened. We can't stand celebrity gossip or worship. Yeah, I think that that's definitely something I can relate a lot to you on Vulture, to be honest. I don't listen to Coldplay myself either. They're not really my music taste, one could say. Fair enough if you like them. I'm not a hater. Do what you gotta do. But I'm pretty usually out of the loop with a lot of that stuff. But I feel like it's even seeped into YouTube shorts and I'm getting stuff about it. So it's like against my will, I know too much about these people. Just remembered about Laxasia and Liza P, one of the best bosses in the game. I totally agree with you. That second phase, she looks awesome. Just gonna say. I liked how the fight went in the first stage. The second stage, she just looks awesome. I can't lie. Just talk to them like normal people. Looks at my conversations with people. What's the best way to cook someone? Okay, maybe don't start with that. Maybe don't start with that. Oh, I need some regular bananas to make a banana flan. I'm hoping to make today. Ooh, I have plantains and that won't work. I've never tried a plantain. They're not really easy to get here in Australia, but I wouldn't be opposed to trying it. Hey, oh, hi Tyler. Good to see you. I'm doing all right. Thank you. How are you? Welcome. Tired, but I've gotten through the dual destinies on the Ace Attorney, so now I'm on the final game. Oh, nice. You were running through them. How is it already 6 p.m.? I know. For me, it's literally so close to being 3 a.m. right now. It's actually crazy. Time just goes by too quickly. My mom always wants me to do the socializing oh, okay, everyone's so I just want to stay silent. I'll be honest, I feel like forcing an interaction when it just doesn't feel natural never ends super great, to be fair, honestly. Oh yeah, I got a Darumaka illustration art. Let's go! So cute. I don't think I've seen that one, Kira. I'll have to look it up and check it out. Not sure if I'll get more packs. Gonna just buy single and staple that I need for my decks. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. I was talking about this a little bit earlier, and I don't know if I mentioned it in the other stream. I'm sure I probably did. We all know I like to yap. But I would really, I haven't been able to get loose packs in the wild. They've just been sold out everywhere where I live. So I'm basically doing the buying singles thing for my own collection at the moment. And realistically, with how much packs are here now, it ends up being kind of worth it because most places here where I live, packs are $9. So it's nearly $1 a card in a pack. And most of the time, you're not going to get every hit you want, right? So for me, some of these cards I want to buy are like $12. It's like I'm probably not going to get it out of a random loose pack, so I'm just going to go buy it. Right now, while the hobby is hard to indulge in and while it's very expensive, I've pulled back like pretty much 100% from opening Pokemon cards, which sucks because it was like one of my favorite hobbies. I like always set aside money to do that, and I just haven't anymore. It's just so expensive. Like when packs went up to like $7, I was like, this is too much. Now that they're nearly $10 a pack and they're not easy to get, it's almost like too stressful for me to really enjoy that side of the hobby right now. So if I happen to fall into any Pokemon packs and opening them, then I will for like shorts or videos or whatever. But right now I haven't had a great track record. And I even like got up early the other day, set an alarm for the release date, and there was nothing around. So unfortunately, there's not much that can be done there, but at least I get to buy singles and get the arts that I want that way, so it's not too bad. Oh no, I'm having a fever. Just took paracetamol. Oh no, Kira, I hope you're doing okay. Please take care of yourself. Oh no. Safety is for cowards. We are going to engage in as much dangerous activity as physically possible. Oh gosh. Well, I was gonna say we'll be safe, but I suppose that's not in the plans. Apparently I have 100+ hours in Apollo Justice trilogy. Dang, that's solid. One encounter out of 10,000. You got this, Enoch. One of our mutuals was a victim of war, so we are going on an outing to release stress and cause chaos across Europe. Well, hopefully it goes well and you make some good memories. That'll be nice. That's like anything with Kanye. Ah, you will hear about it regardless of whether or not you would care. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of celebrities, to be honest. Like, I don't hate people because I feel like everything in like online and everything like that, like when it comes to celebrities or influencers or anything like that, because it's like you're only seeing one aspect of a person's life. Like you can't really know them even if you see tabloids and posts and things. It's just like a very orchestrated version of them that they're trying to portray, like an image. But at the end of the day, like there's some stuff that I'll see popping up and I'm like, I don't care about this. Why am I seeing this? Why am I seeing this thing about this person? Like, this is like, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't know this. Like more often than not, I'm just like, I just don't care to know like about it. Right. So I don't know. I'm with you on that 100%, Vulture. I feel that. Why don't you get a Combi for Sweet Scent? That is a good suggestion, Lee. I actually did try to get a shiny Combi in my little one stream, one shot challenge, but I was not successful in getting a shiny one. Main reason, if I'm being completely honest with you, is I'm just a bit lazy, to be fair. Gritty too hard, the blue color couldn't handle it. That's funny. I'm doing alright. Just got a shiny Goldeen and 52 eggs for Crystal. Ooh, 52 eggs is very good for a shiny. Very, very nice. And I feel bad for those of you here who have heard me say this story before, but that particularly hits my heart because my first ever shiny Pokemon ever in any game ever was actually Goldeen. It was a Golding that I evolved to a Seeking without looking at what shiny Seeking looked like. Back in Sapphire. Back in the day, back when I was a young little spry cup. Back when I didn't even know if shiny Pokemon were actually real or people were just making up shiny Pokemon being a thing because the internet wasn't what it is now. And people weren't really shiny hunting at that point because I think I was in primary school when I found my first shiny. It would have been, I think I would have been like 12 or something. So it was a very long time ago. Maybe I was 13. It was either 12 or 13. But yeah, it was crazy. And that's what started my love of shiny hunting and finding them. It's what piqued my curiosity and the excitement of finding it. And it was with my neighbor at the time, and she just looked at me like, what? There's no way you just had that happen. And I always look for that feeling in every shiny hunt that I do. There's always a little piece of it there. Some I feel it a lot more. Like I will say, in particular, shiny hunts for legendaries, mythicals, or starters, or event shinies, they always just hit a little bit different. I don't know what it is, but they just do. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But I don't know. I almost broke a table while skateboarding a few days ago. That sounds about right. Skateboarding usually ends up with something being broken. Hopefully, though, it's not a bone. Oh, hi, Myrna. It's good to see you. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. Hey, have you got the Switch 2 yet? Hi, Jake. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I have not got the Switch 2 yet. I am currently putting it off. Originally, my plan was to get the Switch 2 if they had announced a special edition maybe for when Duskbloods came out. But Duskbloods isn't coming out till probably next year, I think. And Legends ZA obviously comes out the end of this year, or towards the end of this year in October, of course. So I'm probably going to have to cave and get this Switch 2 probably on release of Legends ZA or right before it. I've just put it off because it's a lot of money right now to be shelling out. So I'm waiting till I'm giving myself a bit more time to save up for it, essentially. But I do plan on getting it. Because here in Australia, it's like for the Legends ZA Switch bundle, it's like $800. It's $795. Which is a lot of money. That's nearly $1,000. And I've had a few things kind of that need replacing all happen at once. So I'm like, oh, that's not a priority right now. So we're okay. I was looking at Pokemon cards. The price of English packs goes for the usual, what they usually do in the Japanese version is still the same price. Whenever I can get my hands on Japanese packs, I absolutely do. I love the Japanese cards. You ever shiny hunted in Pokemon Go? Absolutely. I don't know how many I would have been able to tell you I've had in total overall, because I've transferred a lot of repeat shinies and I've also sent a lot to home and I've given a lot of shiny Pokemon away from Go. But I would say right now, I believe I have close to 600 shinies in Pokemon Go. I don't play as much anymore, but I used to be a very avid shiny hunter in Pokemon Go, especially for costume shinies. Last time you streamed, I got my shiny Muck. I also got a shiny Bombardier after the stream ended. Digivulture, congrats! Woo! Very nice targets. I love Bombardier shiny. It looks very noir to me, which I adore. And shiny Muck, of course. I always have a soft spot for shiny Muck and Grimer. Congratulations, Vulture. That's awesome. Now a lot of card shops are getting Japanese packs in my area. Really? Where I live, I'm not seeing Japanese packs yet, but I can hope. I was the first shiny hunter ever. Oh, definitely not the first shiny hunter ever. No way. But my first shiny, it is quite old. I have it in I have it in one of my games. I need to check if I still have like the year that I caught it on there. The only reason why I haven't flashed it on screen is because I think it might have my actual real name attached to it, which I don't really want to put out there. But yeah. What song did you listen to before stream? I actually wasn't listening to music before today's stream. I actually watched a YouTube video about Lies of P secrets. Secrets and Lies of P. So things that I maybe missed in my original playthrough of the game. I watched that and then I was like, I feel like streaming actually tonight. So let's do that. Sadly, not a song suggestion though. Wish I could have given you one. My first shiny was a female Wattrel. I like Wattrel. I still need to hunt that line. Yeah, it's crazy when packs cost so much and they're still out of stock. Do you have an ETB there? I haven't been able to find any ETBs. The ETB, I have not seen an actual ETB for Pokemon since I think January or February of last year. ETBs are like the first thing to sell out and I have not had my luck at even being able to pre-order any ETBs. It's been rough. No, Butter created shinies because she was a developer in Gen 2. Well, I will say, if I was a developer in Gen 2 for shiny hunting, I would have manually gone and designed all the shinies for you guys. I wouldn't have let a computer do it. I would have done it personally because I think I could cook some pretty good shinies. There's an emu behind you right now? You lied to me. I was excited. I thought I was going to see an emu in my room. Bye, Butter. Oh, are you heading out, Luna? I don't know if you're saying goodbye or not, but if you are, thanks for hanging out, Luna, and take care of yourself, all right? The excitement from finding shiny legendary starters or specific Pokemon hits different for me too. It does, right? It does. It's definitely a different feeling. It's a different feeling. Without fail, even to this day, if we want to say my first shiny was when I was 12 or 13, that's like, what, 15, 14 years? Wait, is it 15? Yeah, it'd be like 15 years since my first shiny. And even still to this day, those particular shiny hunts give me the shakes. And I know that might sound crazy to say, but like, I think the day that I will feel like I don't want to shiny hunt anymore is when I don't feel that joy, that surge of electricity whenever I get see those sparkles on screen. Whenever I lose that, I think that'll be the day that I stop. And I still haven't lost that, which thank you, because I've been doing it for a long time, but nothing beats when you've just been working hard on a shiny hunt and you finally, like when you least expect it, you just get those sparkles and it's like all the time, all the dedication, it finally paid off. And I've got what I was after. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like a lot of people here probably get it. Oh, and get this, I found a shiny Abra out in the wild. Ooh, talking about insane. That is super awesome. Congrats on the shiny Abra. That's another line I still need to hunt everyone in. I see I got one. I must say games run so much smoother. I've been hearing that the frame rate in the Switch 2 is actually really, really, really great. A lot of people are really enjoying doing soft reset hunts now in Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, which is awesome. Big W for shiny hunters, and also Scarlet and Violet apparently plays like a dream on it, so I might wait and hold off to do my next playthrough of like replaying through Scarlet or Violet again until I get a Switch 2, so then I can have that experience relived over with, I think, because I've heard great things about it. You should check the diary market. It's a really cute art. I will, Kira. I'll have a look at it because I'm a bit unfamiliar with half of the black and white set of like the pools in there. I'm kind of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't look because it'll make me more upset that I can't get any packs, but I will have a look so then I'm familiar with what's out there right now. The only thing I've ever broken from breaking somehow was a tennis racket. Really? I've never broken a tennis racket. I used to play tennis back when I was younger. I've heard that ZA will not have a special edition of the Switch 2. Yeah, I don't think it will. I saw that they did like a bundle of the Switch 2 with Legends ZA, but no particularly special limited edition Switch. Yeah. Oh, it's always hi. Good to see you. Yeah, someone had said that you were at the gym. I hope that you had a good workout. Also, Zois, you listening, pal? You listening? I don't know why, if it's not come through or not, but because it was a contribution on the thing on Throne, I won't say what it is in case you don't want me to say, but I just want to say thank you very much again for doing that on Throne the other day. I didn't get to, it's not letting me write a message to say thank you, which is bothering me a lot because I like to say thank you when people send gifts through Throne, but for some reason I can't. So if you're here and you're listening, thank you so much for doing that. You did not have to, and I appreciate it more than you know. So thank you very, very much for that. It was very lovely. Remember to delete your Discord after you add each other, otherwise it will stay in the YouTube VOD. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because then if people want to watch it back later, I keep the chats up so then people can see what I'm responding to if they want to watch back the VODs. Because a lot of people do like actually watching back the VODs because they can watch them while they do their own shiny hunt if they weren't there in the time. Which, if you're doing that right now, hi! I actually, when I used to watch shiny hunting streamers before I was making content myself, I always watched VODs of shiny hunters. Like it was what I would watch when I would shiny hunt for a long period of time, especially when I was like in high school. I did that a lot. So shout out to you. Maybe if you're at that point in the VOD and you're actually watching this one all the way through, you could leave a comment and let me know that you heard me say this. I don't know. You don't have to, but that'd be kind of cool, right? I think that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, it is. Oh, no reason to delete it. They just add and ignore. If it's up to you though. If you want to though, I would say if you do post your public Discord in the comment, I think it's a good idea to delete it, just so then that way it's not out there. But yeah, I don't think I can lift that. Oh, was it the... What were you lifting? Oh, the Cosmo. I think you can lift it. No, don't do that. Don't get injured. That would be silly. But I'm very proud of you for going to the gym. That is awesome. Honestly. Very, very nice. I got you there. Probably no, you're all good. Saves unexpected invites, especially with the earlier convo about cybersecurity. Yeah, I was gonna say that is a big thing. I mean, like I said, for me, the first time I ever had an issue like that, I've had 2 issues with that, and they were both when I was very, very young. And the first one was when I was on, it was like back in the day, like I know now it's a little bit different. Like now everybody, I feel like that's a teenager or whatever has their own phone or like has a laptop or a computer or something, or a lot of people do at least. But back when I was growing up, it wasn't normal that everyone had a mobile phone. I was getting a bit older when I got my first mobile phone. I bought it with my own money, and it was not an iPhone. It wasn't a touch. I don't even think touch screen phones were a thing when I was like getting mobile phones going around, right? I think there was like Blackberries and stuff, but that was like if you had money, you know what I mean? And I definitely didn't have one. I wanted one, but that was not in my budget. Absolutely not. I believe my phone was like, it wasn't even a Nokia. It was like one of those phones that's like, you randomly will see them at the grocery store, and they have like snake on them, and they can take pictures, but the pictures are like super bad quality. And I only had enough storage on my phone to hold 30 pictures. It was kind of crazy. And I think it was like, honestly, like $60 for this mobile phone, and I would pay for $10 of credit a month. Crazy days. It's crazy how times have changed. But I got that when I was like, I think I was like 15 or something. I got it because I was like, I had been walking for a while, but I was also walking and taking the bus more consistently to and from school. And so it was basically like a safety precaution for me to have the phone. It was essentially what it was. And where was I going with that story? I had a big point for that. Oh my gosh. But we were talking about the viruses and security and stuff. But yeah, all of that to say, I was on like the computer that was like the family computer. It was the one that everyone like used. And it would be my time to go on the computer, and I'd check my little email address and I'd see what had been going on. And you know how you used to like back in the day, I don't know if this is a big thing outside of Australia. I feel like it probably was. But was it like an everywhere thing for people to chat on 9MSN? Like that was kind of the place where everybody would be. That was kind of the place, right? Where everyone would have their little communications. You'd be talking to people outside of school, all that kind of stuff. That's what it was. But yeah, I don't know. I remember that. And I remember people used to send each other like little not YouTube, oh my gosh. Like little Hotmail, like email chains and stuff like that. Oh, give me 1 second. For some reason, my YouTube right now is not wanting to, it's not showing me the chat. Why is it not showing me the chat? Can I pull this back up? I don't even know if I added that check or not, to be honest. Okay. We're back. I think we're back. Okay, we are back. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. I am so far behind on chat because of the chat just cut off, and I thought everyone stopped talking, was just very interested in my little cybersecurity story, but it turns out it's not the case. Let me go ahead. Baby safe and sorry. No, that is all good. All right, we've got that there. All good. Maybe one of these days we can do a Union Circle together. I've never done a Union Circle stream or anything like that. At some point, I probably will, to be honest. Maybe if I get the Switch, well, when I get the Switch 2, I'd probably be more inclined to, because my system would run it a lot smoother as well. Let's go. That's it. Aw. No, don't worry about it. But I'm also going to the gym. Just finished work. No worries at all. Well, I hope you had a good day at work at least. Oh, I just wanted to make sure. The shiny Pokemon that is one of the most dearest was that was one of the most dearest was Roselia. And why? It was my first shiny full odds getting back to the game, and what started my shiny mission. Aw, that is adorable. I love Roselia's shiny. I think it's a really good one. Also, I might be in the gym when you end stream and won't be able to do my normal thanks for stream message, but I will be lurking. No, that's okay. I will be here then to hopefully be a little bit of motivation while you lurk, Soys. I'm proud of you for working out there. That's awesome. I completely did the gecko's enclosure for their birthday and got them a mister. Spent about 450 pounds. Dang. I can imagine stuff for them would be quite expensive. I don't understand this XP thing. Why did YouTube even introduce it? I think it's to encourage people to, like, if it's not just financially to, like, support creators, it's, like, also to get them to, like, talk more. So people kind of get to have, like, a little bit of a flex of, like, oh, I talk the most in the stream, or oh, I donated the most in the stream. I think it's supposed to encourage people to, like, interact with the streamer in a way, because it's sort of like, if people want to fight for, like, a top placement on a stream, then they can, like, donate and stuff, which, like, obviously supports the streamer or the content creator. It kind of gives, like, the person who does it, like the people who get the top placement, like a little bit of bragging rights. But I'm sure also as well it benefits YouTube because they make a portion of money from that as well. So yeah. I think the third shiny impish natured male indeedy occurred sometime after the ending of the previous stream. Dang, I can't believe you got 3. Yeah, to incentivize engagement. Yeah, essentially. Like, ultimately, I do think it overall was implemented to, like, help content creators to get more support because it kind of gave people something to, like, battle over. But yeah, it's definitely strange because I haven't figured out how the whole point system of it actually works. Also learned about scams through old school RuneScape. Yeah, old school RuneScape. Even World of Warcraft used to be like that, with people trying to do, like, fake trades and stuff. But it doesn't even work the way it should. Why is it being capped at 75? I think every hour that is watched, you go up 75 per thing, but I don't know. And then I don't know how it's meant to translate from how much is donated to XP. Like, we don't have, like, I don't have a thing to tell me, like, oh, if you donate this much, then this is how much XP you get. I have no idea. But yeah, I didn't get my first mobile phone, was when I was 16 because I had a job, not even unlimited text. Yeah, no, I didn't have unlimited text either. It was $10 a month, and I think that would allow me to send a month, probably like maybe 50 text messages at $10 a month. And I would oftentimes roll that over because I really wasn't using it for anything. Like, I told you guys, I was not a big social media person. Facebook was, like, coming up and being a thing, and actually, I remember that my friends had made me a Facebook account and I deleted it like a couple months later because I didn't like it. I was like, I don't want to use this. This is stupid. I had a phone that looked like a BlackBerry keyboard at the bottom. Great phone. Yeah, I was so jealous. I always wanted a BlackBerry, but they were way too expensive, especially at that time for me. I've got on the account. I don't play anymore though. It's there if I ever go back. Oh. Where am I up to? MSN lol giving you made a little nudge on the screen, Shook. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh. I remember so many memories from MSN. I remember it back in the day. But it was when people would send those chain mail to each other, like, oh, copy and forward this to your 10 friends and then whatever. And then you won't get, you know, this scary ghost girl won't attack you in the middle of the night, or do this and you'll win an iPhone. Even though back then iPhones were like crazy expensive, like almost nobody had iPhones back then. It was like iPod touches and stuff. That was really what was popping. And iPod players, I always wanted one of those little colorful iPod players, like the Nanos I think they were. But we were not rich enough for anything like that. But I always wanted one. I wanted a colored iPod Nano. I thought they were so cool. Yeah, the geckos. I eat my food like a dinosaur. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Adventure Quest memory lane. Oh my gosh, Adventure Quest. So you reach up to the top of a tree to eat leaves like a brontosaurus. That's quite a wholesome way to look at it. I like that you went that direction with it, Oopie. I know I said that I don't talk about celebrity gossip, but did you hear about the passing of Ozzy? I did hear about the passing of Ozzy. I actually, not long before Ozzy passed, I saw a video of Ozzy trying to stand up at one of the last shows he was ever at, and you could tell that he wasn't doing super well health-wise. So at least he got to live those last, like, you know, few weeks or so, like doing the stuff that he loved. And I mean, I'm hoping that he's resting well now. I forgot my water bottle. I'll have to buy one. No, Zoys, how could this happen? I always used to do that. I was so bad. I used to have to keep a water bottle in my car for whenever I would forget. Yeah, Adventure Quest. My first phone was a Nokia flip phone. Then it was a gift from my mum's iPhone 3. I'm not even going to lie to you. up until the phone I have now, which I bought 5 years ago, every other phone I've had has been a hand-me-down from somebody else. Until this phone. This was the first phone that I saved up for and bought myself. Because I like to buy them out. I don't go plans. I just recharge my credit as I need it because I don't use my phone like that. So it works for me. And it keeps the cost relatively low overall. So, yeah. Yeah, I was working on making changes to the new house. My new room is so small it has a bathroom. Ooh, you have an ensuite. Fancy. I would love to have an ensuite for my bedroom one day. Hopefully when I move to the next house, because it is a thing that is hopefully going to be happening. I would love to have an ensuite. I don't think that'll happen, but a girl can dream, a girl can dream. Yeah, someone else can win this stream. Oh, as always, you were sweet. You were sweet. Shiny Alpha Vespa Queen. Let's go, Esfail. Congratulations on the shiny. Very nice one, by the way. You get points for talking, lurking. You don't get points for watching. Oh, you don't get points for watching. Oh. I thought you would have. That's so weird. And Zoe for the £1 donation. That is so sweet of you, Zoe. Thank you so much. Thank you for the £1 donation, Zoe. I appreciate that very much. And W's to you. Taking the number 2 spot. My very first phone was Virgin Mobile. Oh, was it? The very first mobile phone that I had a plan thingy with, not a plan, but the chargers I would get through literally shut down. They literally shut down after being on them for like 4 years. And then they're like, yeah, we can't keep business this way because everything was starting to go up in price. But yeah, W's indeed. YouTube introduces leaderboards, then Butter removes Discord. The chat winner role, coincidence? I think not. Well, listen, if I could still have a thing on YouTube where I could give someone a chat role, that would be cool. To be honest, that would be nice. Congrats. £1 is 100 points. So use that if you want to work out the points. Oh, okay. That's pretty decent, actually. That's pretty decent for points. Also, I was the last chat winner in the Discord. Oh, you were, Zois. You were. You get to be remembered as the last one on the Discord. Yeah, Zois did get the role. I made sure to give it to Zois. I changed it before. And then a couple days later, means you'll die a legend, Zois. That's right, Zois the legend. Yeah, the pet pictures, yeah. Like I said, at the end of the day, I understand that it is upsetting, and I know for a lot of people, it does suck, but I had to, with the Discord, in the end, I had to make the decision that was better off for my mental well-being, and especially with everything that's been going on, I just was like, I can't, unfortunately, keep up with it and have things be the way that I want them to be, and as much as I feel like there was a lot of good that happened with the Discord, in the back of my mind, I did always have the worry that if something were to go wrong, like it would just be too much for me to handle with everything else. So ultimately that is why. So like I said, I am sorry for the people that are disappointed that it had to go, but I had to do that for my own well-being at the end of the day. It was around for a year though. Like I said, at the beginning, I never expected it to last that long. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, but at least we got to see all the pets. That is true. And that was probably one of my favorite parts of the whole server was the pet channel. I had a flip phone that was sideways. My goodness, it got me in trouble. It was so weird. Let's say you and I were texting, and as I was sending you a message, if a person would message me, they'd get, ooh, right, okay. I never had one of those. Speaking of water bottles, I got the Lucy Pie waifu cup on the very day the sale ended. It'll be here in like September, October. Oh, did you? I kind of want to get a waifu cup, but I don't know which one to get. They're so cute. They're so cute. Maybe one day we can have a waifu cup. Manifesting it. I don't know how likely that would be. That would be pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm going to go nap. So see you later. I'll try my best to pop in next time. Of course, Ubi, it was a pleasure to have you in the stream, as it always is. I hope if I don't see you before you go on your trip to Spain, I hope you have an amazing time. I hope it is a very incredible trip. I hope you stay safe and have fun, okay? It's actually a small house with a sunroom, 2 bedrooms, living, dining room, and laundry room. And forgot to mention 2 bathrooms. You've got a sunroom? Oh, I'm so jealous. That sounds so nice. That sounds so nice. I hope you're having fun, like, furnishing it and stuff. Didn't even notice the number 2 spot. Someone take it, please. Oh, Zois. Oh, yeah, you can opt out of the leaderboard if you don't want to be on it, Zois. That did come out a little menacing. My death was greatly exaggerated. Hello, Mitz. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. It's good to see you in the stream. Beautiful code of conduct based on the 70s, JK. That took me like 5 minutes to write. I don't care. Well, I do appreciate all the work that you did put into the server, so I don't want you to think that I didn't appreciate that, because I absolutely did. The server would not have been what it was without the mods, and that includes you as well, so thank you. Yeah, I actually did get close to, nearly deleting it at one point, because I was struggling to keep up with everything on it. Yeah, that's the thing, I think, with starting a server that I didn't anticipate was when you first started, because I didn't have very much knowledge about Discord, and I had never made a server before. There was a lot of things that I had to figure out at the beginning that I didn't know what to do. So yeah, I've been awake since 9 p.m. and now it's 10 a.m. Where am I? Oh my gosh, Mitz, have you pulled an all-nighter? You need to get some rest. I have a problem. Is the problem that you haven't slept? Do you need to stay awake for something or no? Also, don't apologize, Butter. At least we got to experience it. Better than not experiencing it. Thank you, Zoys. I appreciate that very, very much. That's really, really sweet. And like I said, especially because at the moment it has been a bit rough. Like, I did feel bad, and it's something that I had thought about a few times, because I felt like I never really was able to... It's kind of why I just don't really like to use any social media. It's like I don't use Twitter, I don't use Instagram, I don't use any of these things. And the thing is, it's because I'm just not able to be consistent with them. And I felt guilty that I wasn't able to put that time into it. But I sort of realized, like, that's just not who I am. I'm just not good with that kind of thing. And ultimately, like, for a long time, the channel never had it, and it still was fine. I've done it now. I can say I've had that experience. There were many good things. There is an element, like I said, of stress, because I do care very, very much about the safety of the community, and that's always going to be a thing while that was up in the back of my mind, you know? So for the amount of stress that is alleviated with that, I do ultimately think it was the right decision for myself. So yeah. Even though we don't have a Discord right now, I'll always have your back no matter what happens, Butter. That's what true friends do, even though we never met personally. That's very sweet, Garrett. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words, so thank you. I might be getting internet back today after 2.5 weeks. Let's go, Dragon! Do you know what happened with it? Is it just that your provider's having issues, or is it like the actual location that you are? Butter is a shiny? Aww. Shucks. Thanks, Grishon. Butter is more rare than a shiny? I'm more rare than a shiny? I don't know about that. I would say, I would dare to argue and say I think most people would be choosing a shiny, to be fair, and I can't blame them. The cup has horns on the lid. Oh my gosh, you know, literally? No, wait, really? I haven't seen that one. I'll have a look at it, Vulture. I see them on Throne that they have some of the waifu cups up on there. I'm gonna have a look and check them out. Because there was one that I wanted to get, and then when I checked back, it had been removed. So I guess I must have missed the window for it. But it wouldn't be bad, because I feel like all my shaker cups end up leaking. It's probably because I buy ones that are like $2. So that's probably the problem. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, it was super weird. It was a hand-me-down in a way. I don't really miss that phone. No, I totally get it. Like I said, all my phones have been hand-me-downs from other people. When they upgrade, they're like, well, I'm not going to use this, so you can just have it. Like, always, that's been the way. But like I said, when I got my Note 10, that was the first phone. I was like, I'm going to buy a phone outright, and I'm going to be the first person to own it. Because, like, I do like technology. It's just, that's a lot of money a lot of the time. Like, it's a lot of money to spend on stuff. So, you know, for me, it ended up being a really nice experience, and I would like to do that when I go for the next phone, because I do take pretty good care of my phones. Like I said, I've had this one now for over 5 years, and now it's finally needing replacing, but it is what it is. I want an 8 billion. That's true, I guess. That is true. And Kara-chan, it's good to see you. Hi, welcome. Howdy. How hoping you pull a shiny bunny this stream. That would be pretty darn cool. I'm not gonna lie. If I pulled a strawberry choco bunny, I wouldn't be mad at it. It's one of my favorite shinies, so I'd be a happy gal. I'd be a very happy gal. Am I even allowed to say that? I guess it went through. I guess it went through. Wait, I've been on the art fight grind. Oh yeah, because that ends this month, doesn't it, Mitz? I remember people were talking about that not that long ago. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say that ends up on. Is it just the end of this month that it finishes? Drawing out for others is thrilling. It is. It's nice. Shiny, shiny, shiny. We can hope, Big Finger. We can hope we can get some sparkles. Thank you, Garrett Butter. I choose you, Pokemon joke. I think that's cute, though. I always thought that, you know Professor Kukui? Where he does the proposal in the anime? Every time I see that pop up in my shorts, I'm like, it's so cute. Proposing like that with a little Pokeball. I know that when I was a teenager, I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get married, but if I do, that's how I want to be proposed to. I don't know, though. I'm not sure. What kind of Pokeball? Master Ball? Master Ball would secure the catch, which I think is very cute. Sparkle Dash, hi! My dog stole all my blankets as I sat down to watch your stream. No, not the doggo! Are they willing to share the blankies with you? It would be good if they were. It's actually so cold. It's been so cold here. It's so nice. Because where I am, it's winter, as a lot of you guys know. Here in Australia, it is quite cold. And it was raining actually tonight. And it was extra chilly. So I'm all bundled up. I got on a sweatshirt, I got on sweatpants, I got on my sockies, I got a fuzzy hat on. I'm very cold. But it's very cozy weather, especially for shiny hunting and talking with you guys. I think that's the vibe I've been in lately. I just want to be cozy and comfy and just, you know, relax, which is nice. Shiny prediction is 2,356 and it will be a Wurmple. I like that a lot, Guinea Pig. I'm going to be honest because I have not found a shiny Wurmple yet. So I would take that. I feel like the Master Ball is the only ball you shouldn't be allowed to use on a person. I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like that makes the most sense to do the Master Ball because it's like 110%. Like, yep, if this can catch anything, then I'm using it on you because I only get one and you're the one I want to use it on. Like, that's romantic, right? It ends in 3 days. Oh, yeah, I was going to say because time zones. For me, it's already the 30th. So, let me tell you a tale of... a tale of old? I got to lock in. You do got to lock in, Mitts. Thank you, Garrett. I appreciate that very much. I always name Mercur and Honchkur licorice. The shinies are strawberry licorice. They are. They are. I'm going to be honest. I have heard so many people say that they do not like Mercur and Honchkur shinies because I think they're too, like, in your face. It's, like, similar to Kyogre, right? It's that very, like, bright fuchsia. I think for Honchkur and for Mercur, I think they look really good. I really like the pinky purple. I think it looks really, really nice. A battle between Johto Firestarter and the one who lurks in the darkness, Sniper. Load Pokeballs at someone's head until they agree to marry you, life hack. I mean, how heavy is a Pokeball? How heavy? What's the average weight of a Pokeball? Because you might knock them out. I've had to compromise in ranked battles on Scarlet and Violet. It's difficult trying to make it to Master Ball tier without using legendaries. Other teams have 2 restricted legendaries, if not more like 3. Oh. I remember when they changed all the stuff with that. Where, like, you couldn't have them, and then you could. I don't know what the rules are anymore, but yeah. I opened a box of a TCG called Gate Ruler, and the cards are really good quality and pretty low priced. Ooh. They sound good. I've been, like, honestly, because I still love opening TCG packs. Like, I do. I really, really do. I've sort of found myself gravitating more towards other things. Like One Piece, of course, which very kindly I have been gifted One Piece in the past by you guys, which was very, very sweet. So thank you very much. I also do have another One Piece card opening that I do need to get out on the channel. So I do have to post that eventually. I have it all there. I just need to post it. But like that, and then you guys would have seen when I did the Sanrio opening. I loved opening that Sanrio card. The Sanrio boosters were so stinking cute. I have them in a binder. I love them. Also, the Blue Lock cards were really, really cute. I would love to open more Blue Lock trading card booster boxes because I love Blue Lock a lot. There's a lot of anime trading cards I want to open, but yeah, it's all money at the end of the day. But I feel like it's way more affordable than what I feel like Pokemon cards are now. The Nightbot. Nightbot is underrated. He's a real lad. He's the best man at my wedding. Nightbot just doing their job. You're very welcome, Butter. Thank you, Garrett. Let me do this. I started now using 2 legendaries, not the ones others are currently using a bunch. I'm not bad at all with non-legendary Pokemon. Let's see how good I'll be if I were to use them. I think you'll be goaded, Solu, honestly. I think you'll crush it. Using legendaries, that's gonna elevate everything, right? Do people give anyone a hard time for using legendaries? Because I think they shouldn't. If they truly love you, they wouldn't break out of the weakest Pokeball, use a Master Ball. Using a Master Ball is aggressive. But that's assuming that you're putting all of the thing on one person. I feel like you gotta match the energy of like, I want to use my Master Ball on you because I love you so much and I want to secure you forever. And the other person be like, yippee! You know? I think I'd like their shinies more if the pink was less dark. Like if you're gonna be hot pink, at least commit to the bit. You think so? Like not like a bright fuchsia you're not feeling. You want something a bit more like mysterious. I like the bright. I don't know why. I think especially on Honchkrow, I really like it. Master Ball, Yandere Ball. Wait, I didn't mean Master Ball in a romantic way. Well, I thought it was. I think that's a romantic gesture. I'm gonna say 100 grams just feels right. A heavy ball is maybe 500. I respect that you singly gave a different weight to the heavy ball because I was going to say that and then I didn't. Vulture, W's. Because I was going to say maybe the heavy ball would be more. Also, Pokeball must not weigh much because we throw them at Pokemon and it doesn't knock them out. That's true. But they do get a little like bonk when in the anime when one's thrown at them. One Piece, I still have it. I did film it. I just gotta post it. I think I've just been putting it off because I'm like, I need to work on these other videos and they're taking so long. But I will get there. I will get there. I hate Nightbot. He cheated on me and he ghosted me on our date. Oh, honestly, if they ghosted you, Mitz, you're better off without them. And I'm a W supporter of Nightbot, but not if they're ghosting. Not if they're cheating, actually. Whatever, if they're gonna ghost, they're giving you everything you need. But if they cheat, nah, that's a L-mans. That's a L Nightbot. I mean, in the Safari Zone, we throw rocks at Pokemon and they don't get knocked out. That's true, but they don't like it. I always feel bad throwing rocks at Pokemon in the Safari Zone. It feels mean. Like, I imagine if I was at an actual, like, zoo or something, I'm not going to throw rocks at animals in the wild. Also, gym time, I will be listening and lurking. If anyone wants me, Butter will have to say my name or Banoffee messages me on Discord. Okay, sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a good plan, Zoys. Made it in Orobo City, training in the mine. You got this. I believe in you, Jordan. You're making good progress tonight. I've been watching way too much Ben 10 content lately. I gotta ask, Butters, Ditto or Upchuck? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I honestly should rewatch Ben 10 because I remember I used to be really obsessed with Ben 10 as a teenager. I loved it whenever it would come on TV, but I haven't watched it in like modern day, at least not like a lot. Right now, I would say Ditto, but I'm sure if I rewatched Ben 10, I would probably have a different answer. In Gen 1, there was a very small chance for the Master Ball to fail. Yeah, I remember hearing about that, which is kind of crazy. Imagine how annoyed you'd be if you shiny hunted, you saved this Master... Well, I guess Gen 1, it's not the same, right? You can't really do that same shiny hunting in Gen 1. But let's just say you saved it for something special, and then, you know, it fails and you didn't save beforehand. But I think I told you guys when I was a kid, when I got my Master Ball. Oh my gosh. I'll tell the story again because I know it's been a while since I've told it, but some of you have probably already heard this. But I remember when I was a kid and I got my Master Ball in Pokemon Pearl, and I had an M on it and it was all pink in that. And I remember going to do all the like lake spirits and catch them, and I was like, the Master Ball must be for Mesprit because it has an M on it. I was a goofy kid, but yeah, and I do believe I used it on Mesprit if I recall correctly. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident, but you know, if I could go back now, I probably wouldn't have done that. But hey, I was like, oh, it's roaming, it's running around. This has an M on it. It's securing the catch. They're basically telling me it's for Mesprit, you know. I really thought I was locked in with that one. I know you made my friends all disappear, but everything they care about is why I'm here. Bars, myths. Gate Ruler is 25 a box with 36 packs a box. Dang. 25 a box is really good. 36, that's not even like $1 a pack. Yeah, the 1 in 256 glitch for Master Ball is truly a beautiful glitch. Oh, okay. So was it accidental or was it something you could trigger? Yeah. Yes, if not the daughter, then the mother. Why not both? Oh, gosh. Come on, guys. You said you never saw the live action movies. Did you ever watch Secrets of the Omnitrix? That was the animated movie, right? I did watch the animated movie, if that's what you're talking about, and I thought it was very good. I remember waiting for it to premiere on Cartoon Network. They're like, tune in at this time, this PM and this day for the movie. And I was like, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna watch it. And I did. I thought it was really good, actually. I liked the movie. And then I feel like after the movie... Did they then do the teenage version? Or they started up the teenage series of Ben 10 after the movie? I can't remember the timing on that, but it felt like it happened that way. I might be misremembering because that was a long time ago now, but yeah. But how's the hunt going? Any shinies yet? Hi, Angel Lover. Welcome back. No shinies as of yet in today's stream. No shinies as of yet. But we're here and we're doing our darndest. We're doing our darndest, alright? We got this. Master Ball can't fail if you never use them. That's true. That is true. I used my first ever Master Ball on a normal Dino. Did you actually? Well, Dean, that makes sense though. That's a pseudo legendary. Sorry. Swader. Swader Plater. I don't know. Guys, cut me some slack. We all know. My pronunciations are not on point. I pulled a secret rare Luffy. Did you actually, Dragon? Do you remember what set you got it from? There's a lot of really nice Luffy cards, honestly. I refuse to use Master Balls. They're iconic but kind of ugly. Do you think they're ugly? I like Master Balls. I think I always like the pink and purple combination. And I don't know. I always did like the colors. I was kind of mad that I only got one of them because I always used to be like, but they're pink and purple. They look so nice. Because when I was younger, I had like a bit of a purple phase. I always liked pink, but I had a bit of a purple phase and I was like, yeah, this is nice. It's so hard for me to really give an opinion because I don't want to sound like a hater. I just don't like using legendaries because it makes it less challenging. Also, I only use ones I call myself. Oh, okay. Well, I think that makes it even doubly fine, to be honest. Like, you're allowed to have your opinions on it. I know that people do have a lot of mixed opinions when it comes to anything competitive. Like, it's just how it is. People think it should be done this way. Some people think it should be done that way. I think it depends when they got into the hobby or, you know, their play style in particular. So I think it's fine. And they have to be shiny. I respect that. I respect that a lot, so you. Yeah, the animated movie, so good. It was really, really good. I remember when they were advertising it on Cartoon Network, like the week and a half leading up to it. And I was like, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. And it was. I feel like that might have coincided at the time I was also really into Teen Titans, like the original Teen Titans. I also watched every single episode of Teen Titans more than once. I love Teen Titans. I actually found my Raven cosplay the other day. I don't know if I mentioned that in the other stream, but I did. I had a Raven cosplay from... I bought that cosplay like years ago. Years ago. It was one of my first cosplays I bought. I actually found it again though. I was like, oh, I thought I lost this, but I still had it, which was pretty darn cool. Very, very cool. Then they did Alien Force, yes, and the first two seasons were the best seasons of Ben 10. Yeah, I think the first ones were the best as well. Ditto is not a pseudo legendary. That thing is a Dorito at best. Not Ditto, Dino, Miss. Dorito. Odotrio? Master actually works well with Pokemon like Mewtwo and the shiny Wurmple. Yeah, Mewtwo, like regular Mewtwo, it looks perfect for because it's like that purpley pink and then it's got the M. I know I said I was going to catch up on anime and stuff tomorrow, but I kind of want to rewatch the first Pokemon movie before I go to bed tonight. I'll probably fall asleep halfway through. I love that movie so much. I really like Master Balls when catching purple mons. That's fair. The Dream Ball is also pink and purple and about 10 times prettier. I like both. I like both. I think they both look good. I'm not a Master Ball hater. I will use a Master Ball and I think they look alright. I'm not gonna lie. If you fail a shiny, that's simply the universe telling you it was not meant to be. What about when people's game crashes though, or something like that? That's just unfortunate, right? I need to rewatch Ben 10 sometime. The teenage show had one of my fave first... Oh yeah, Big Ships, Gwen and Kevin. Yeah, I always wanted Gwen and Kevin to get together too. I was in the same boat as you are in the sky. I was like, I just want them to kiss. I just want them to be together. But I was a kid, so let me live, you know, let me live. The flan has landed in the oven. Estimated time of arrival is 50 minutes to check it. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. I hope it comes out amazingly. Pelt basic Pokeballs until you succeed. I don't know. The problem with the basic Pokeballs, though, is that goes with not every Pokemon either. Like, I don't think... the only Pokeball I'm like, yes, I would use this on everything is the Love Ball for me because I'm biased and the Love Ball is my favorite Pokeball. But I feel like every other Pokeball, I'm like... it's gotta, you know what I mean, have a different vibe. But you guys know me well enough if you've been watching me that I'm not like... oh, if I need to match it to the shiny to the Pokeball. I did go through a period of shiny hunting where I was like that. That was before I was doing YouTube videos. I think that would have been more so in my like Ultra Sun and Moon hunting era. I really liked coordinating Pokeballs to the shinies, and I'll do it where I can still. But, like, it's not a deal breaker for me of, like, oh, yeah, like, I can't get it in this ball, so I'm going to rehunt it until I can. I respect the people who do that, though. I respect people who go for the full aesthetic. I don't think I have that in me, to be honest. I used to be that person for a period of time. And like I said, I think it's awesome when people do it. I'm always like, every time I see someone else do it, I'm like, man, I should do that too. But I just don't. I will be honest, for me, at the end of the day, it's securing the shiny that is the first and foremost of all. But I understand and respect the people who are like, I do it this way because this is my hunting style. I think it's awesome. I think it's cool. I wish I was more like that, but it's just not how I shiny hunt, you know? Wait, where did I scroll down to? See, to me, the game is already so easy. You can just steamroll the whole game with anything. Might as well use the mons you like, even if they are legends. Yeah, I feel like if you like them, use it. If you like the Pokemon, use it. Or in that case, it was Chansey. Yeah, Teen Titans was so goated. It was so goated. I absolutely love Teen Titans. It was amazing. Shout out to the OG Teen Titans, one of the best Cartoon Network shows. I can see you having a Raven cosplay. You know it. You know it. I loved Raven. I loved Raven so much. I always wanted Raven and Beast Boy to be a thing. For me, I used the ruins on my Monodock. Ooh, in-game team. I like it. Yeah, no, that's solid. Very solid. My style just evolved. Let's go, Jordan. I've been rewatching the Pokemon movies. Have you? I've been feeling that in the air for myself as well, Zois, to be honest. I really have been. I don't know what it is, but the Pokemon movies have been on the brain, and I'm thinking about rewatching the older ones. Pokemon Forever is one of the few that I still own on DVD, and that one always gets me pretty darn emotional. I can't lie. That one, the first Pokemon movie, is probably my favorite, to be honest. I know that's a basic answer, like a basic thing to say, but it really is. I don't care. People can say whatever. I also really loved the Lucario movie, the Pokemon Lucario movie. That one was really good too. There's a lot of good Pokemon movies though. Like I said, I watched them as a kid, so even though maybe if I showed someone now who's an adult, they might not be into it, they still stick with me. Also the one with Latios and Latias, those ones were really good too. There's a lot of great Pokemon movies. Also, don't assume that legendaries are inherently good or better in comp. Meowscarada far classes Wuxian. See, yeah, I'm not super in the know with all that sort of stuff, so I'd probably be like even more useless when it comes to that. But I think when it comes to like, I respect when it comes to competitive. I have no idea. Like, I'm not gonna say anything when it comes to competitive because I have no idea anything. Like, any take I have is gonna be bad because I don't understand it and I'm not in that world like that. But I think in general, just for like casually playing through the games, I'm a massive supporter of play the game however is the most fun for you. So if that's using Pokemon that you just think look cool but maybe they're not the strongest, play that way. If you just want to annihilate everything you come into contact with and you just want to play with the strongest Pokemon, play that way. Like, I think you should play the game however you think is most fun. I know there are some people who are like vehemently like against ever using a legendary or even the starter Pokemon in the playthrough because they will like say it's unoriginal. That's okay if you think that way, but I don't think you should put that onto other people to feel bad if they play that way. Like, you should play the way that you have fun playing the game. And I think everyone should do that for themselves, you know? Game crashes are even more of a sign that it's not meant to be. I don't know. They always seem so brutal. I'm very lucky that I've never had a game crash shiny fail as of yet. Touch wood, it doesn't happen. But every time I've seen that happen, I feel so bad for the other person. I really do. I have to admit I'm using a Chi-Yu only because it's shiny locked for now. It's at least caught by me and if you trained by me. Hey, listen, nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to judge you for it. I do whatever. Snork me. Pokemon movie 3 is my favorite. The trailer to that bad boy is ingrained in my mind. Yeah, the early movies are up there for me, for sure. For sure. Gwen and Kevin almost always do get together. Kevin's a good boyfriend too. God, I'm such a dweeb. No, it's cute. I love them together. Gwen and Kevin together. My childhood brain wanted it so bad for so long, you know. Favorite Pokeball is the Timer Ball. The Timer Ball is also great for catching Pokemon and shinies. I caught a female shiny Phoebus in a Love Ball and I love it. It's so cute. Did you end up evolving it or did you keep it in the Love Ball as a Phoebus? There is no wrong answer, by the way. I just catch every shiny in a luxury ball even if I don't have one that matches. Yeah, I've encountered a few people who do that and it's always the luxury ball. I feel like it's because it looks quite elegant. Casual quick ball makes me cry. Yeah, you probably seen me do that a couple times. You're like, but why? My go-to is the Dusk Ball, nice and uniform for my edgelord Pokemon. Dusk Ball is a goat Pokeball. Not just because of like I do actually really like the green and black. I'm a big fan of the spooky coloring, but just the fact it always seems to get the job done. That's awesome, Daniel. Wish I had a Love Ball when I found my Phoebus. It is a good combo. You said something a month ago and it took me back, so I decided to watch it. Think you were talking about your experiences with your Nana, however you spell it. Oh, yeah, with that, yeah. So, the thing that kind of really kickstarted me getting into Pokemon was when I was a kid. My Nana actually gave me for one Christmas when I was very little. Very, very little. I think I would have been like 4 or 5. She actually gave me the first Pokemon movie. And that was what started it all. There's actually a picture of me, I think I was probably 4, holding up like the very first like Vulpix card. Maybe one day, if I feel confident enough, I'll share that little kid picture of me from back in the day. But I've been in the Pokemon scene for like a long time, just quietly. My Chimchar also evolved. Let's go, Jordan. No legends or starters, but enjoy your trash opinion. I mean, I get that, like, people want to play how they want to play, right? I think that's fine. If that's how they want to play, that's okay. But I feel like when people say, I think that you're just, I've heard people say, like, you just want to play the game on easy mode. You're not even playing the game, you're just, like, running through it. And I think that's silly. People enjoy playing with their starters because they get attached. Legendaries are fun to use. They look cool. Like, I don't care how other people play the game. Do whatever is most fun for you. Truly. Where am I up to? Unoriginal? I'm taking my boy Cyndaquil with me everywhere possible. That's what I think. I get so attached to my starters. Let me use them. Also, Zoids, I wanted to ask you this. I don't know if it is, but your profile picture, is that art done by It's Birdie? Because I remember back when I was in high school, I used to be obsessed with It's Birdie. He was an artist who would draw Pokemon, like first stage Pokemon, usually in like Kigurumis of their final evolution. And the art style of your profile picture looks very reminiscent to It's Birdie's art. And I think it is, but I could be wrong because a lot of people did like similar stuff because the art style was so cute. But I saw when you changed it and I meant to bring it up and I didn't until now. But yeah, cool reference if it is. I think it is. Very nice. I lost a shiny coughing to Memento the other month. Oh no, not Memento. Oof. Tatsugiri reminds me of pain when I think of Memento. Like Theraphorn is one of my favorite Pokemon with the moveset. Curse, Scaraball, Power Whip, final move depends. No, that's fair. Well, wait, where did that go? Well, technically my girl Cyndaquil, very nice. Skilly show on my part. Ufarib, I almost exclusively shiny hunt dark types, so I am excited for these ruins. There's a lot of really cool dark type Pokemon, so I don't blame you at all. Honestly, I don't blame you. I will admit I do dislike Hackazor when people use hacked Pokemon in Wi-Fi battles. Yeah, I've heard that is like a pretty prominent issue. Almost to the point where some people will say it's even normalized within the competitive scene. I am just echoing what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not, so please take what I say with a grain of salt. Cricket Gamer! Hey Buttercup, what's croaking? Hi Cricket Gamer, it's good to see you in the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, hello! Good to see you. I did evolve it with a friend. Don't actually have 2 switches. No, that is totally fair. Whenever I think Pokemon movies, I always think of the first and the one that has the Latias. Yeah, the Latias one is really, really good. I feel like for me, Pokemon Forever, which is the one with Celebi and Suicune, always stands out. The first movie, of course, is always going to be my favorite. Oh, why are we not counting checks? What are we doing here right now, counter? And then, like I said, the Lucario... Is it Lucario and the Mystery of Mew? That one? I really liked that one. You got the shiny, did you, Mitz? What did you get? The luxury ball is goated. It sparkles. Shiny also sparkles. 2 sparkles are better than 1. That's reasonable. Yeah, I get why people use a luxury ball. Like I said, it looks very elegant. Shiny alpha, let's go. So many resets finally. What is it, Mitz? What did you get? What do you got cooking? See, it's not just the green and black, it's the green, black, and orange, and the release effect is purple. Yes, which is super spooky and Octobery, which I love. They somehow made a ball with all secondary colors edgy, and I love it. They did, and it looks so good. Remember the credits of Pokemon 2000? Weird Al doing a Pokemon song? That's true. You know, I didn't watch Pokemon 2000 until quite a bit after it came out. I don't know how I dodged it for so long, but I did obviously eventually watch it for sure, but I liked it. Don't be ridiculous. Singapore isn't even in Legends. Don't you know? I want Purple Flame Shiny Cyndaquil line back. I think that's reasonable. Blue or Purple Flames is always going to be like optimal for a Fire Shiny. You know? The defective copy of Legends. Arceus. Wait, the monkeys and alphas will be in Legends ZA? No, I maybe. I don't know. I don't know. You know what that means. Shiny hunting time! The Oshawott I hunted in Legends ended up being alpha. Did it? I really did not get many shiny alphas in Legends Arceus. I'm gonna be honest. I had horrible luck for alpha hunts. I really did. It was a rough time. It was a rough time for you, girl, for getting alphas. Honestly, Butter, I can't remember. Just when I first saw them, I fell in love with base Pokemon with Final Evo Udis. Yeah, they're super cute. They're super, super cute. I'm pretty sure that is the artist who did them. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more people now who replicate the style, but I remember they were like the first one I saw to ever do it, and I remember being like, whoa, I love it. They're actually like one of the artists that got me into like learning to like color and do drawings with colored pencils, because I was always more like just into doing like black and gray, but that really like it made me want to learn how to like use color and learn to shade and build with like color and stuff. Pretty cool. Ace, hi, it's good to see you. Do you like the new Mega Dragonite design? I actually do, Ace. I know not a lot of people are on board with that, but we do have some people in the community who also agree, which W's, but I think considering Dragonite is like a goofy, cute Pokemon, I feel like it's fitting for the Mega to also be goofy and cute. It is It's Birdie. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was It's Birdie. I remember them from... They used to be one of my favorite artists. Fun fact, my first shiny was silver, and it was like, oh, shiny female Cyndaquil. Aww. That is adorable. I love Cyndaquil. I'll never not love Cyndaquil. It's so cute. It's so, so, so cute. The little, like, sleepy eyes just get me so much. I don't know. It is adorable. It is adorable indeed. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Oh my gosh, I've got like a sneeze just sitting there, but it doesn't want to come out. That is horrible. That is not a fun feeling at all. Also, guys, I think I'm going to go to 1,800 checks this stream, and then I'm going to wrap up and go to bed because it is 4 a.m. right now. So I think I'm going to go to 1,800 and then I'll call it for tonight's stream. I think that's what I'm going to do. So just a heads up that we got about 74 more checks for now. Well, it'll be... That's how many Pokemon we'll see, but yeah. Every time I hear take it with a grain of salt, I think of the Salt Bae meme when he is sprinkling salt on the steaks. I like to do it for laughs when I'm cooking at home. Makes my wife smile. Oh, that's so wholesome. That is so precious. I remember when that was a thing. Honestly, he always made the stuff he was cooking look so good. I'm not gonna lie. Doing well, putting together a 3D printer. Ooh, of Mecha Gamera. Ooh, that is awesome. I hope it's going well. The only issue I have with Mega Dragonite is the perspective in the official render is whack. Did they show that in the presents? If they've shown it outside of the presents, I haven't seen it. But what I saw in the presents I thought was quite cute. The Mega Dragonite design is growing on me, especially if it's because of what I'm thinking it's based off of. Also, can't wait to say Dragonite. I know. I was like, they have to do it. We need the Ite. I thought that was pretty funny. I'm not mad at that at all. I think it works quite well, actually. I had Zubat be my first shiny in the gold version. Ooh, Zubat. Very nice first shiny, I must admit. I love Crobat shiny so much. It might be my favorite out of that line, which, again, not a popular opinion, but I stand true. I stand true to what I feel. Oops, sorry, I just bumped the mic. I don't know if that picked up or not. I apologize if it was loud. Hisuian Samurott is actually quite special to me. Am I gonna sneeze? Oh my gosh, this sneeze is horrible. It doesn't want to go. Sorry, Vulture. Oshawott was my first ever Pokemon. Samurott being a dark type, is it evolving with me? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Oshawott is my favorite of its generation starters as well. I think it's so good. And Hisuian Samurott just looks so awesome. I actually chose Oshawott for my playthrough of Legends Arceus because of Hisuian Samurott, because it looks so good. 1801. It doesn't really work. I can't do an odd amount of checks in this hunt, to be fair. Cyndaquil and Typhlosion Gang rise up and throw rocks at the stupid orange lizard. I like the Mega Dragonite. Mega Dragonite, I think it's nice too, Zoys. What are you even doing up now that's crazy? Yeah. And the worst part is I'll be probably waking up at about like 9:30 a.m. That's sort of what I've been doing lately. I've been going to bed around that time and then waking up at like 9:30 or 10 a.m. I don't know. That's just the sleep schedule I've been in. I don't know what to say. But that's what it's been lately. Oh, Zod. Fun fact, Typhlosion and Zod have the exact same BST. Do they? Interesting. Can't wait to give my Dragonite the Dragonite item. It's gonna be perfect. Perfect. No, I agree. Watermelon Crobat, best Crobat. Thank you, Kara-chan. Thank you. I see you have taste as well. A lot of people are like, I don't like it. I don't like the purple lavendery color with like the lime green. I think it looks nice. I think that those colors actually work very well together, to be honest with you. I'm a fan. What can I say? Stop the shiny Crobat hate. Oh my gosh. These Pokemon do not want me to run away. I basically should have just done this battle. It would have been quicker than trying to run several times. What are we doing? Come on. Let me go. Yeah, okay, we finally got away. Thank goodness. We finally got away. Yeah, Typhlosion is the king. Typhlosion is great. There's a cassowary behind you? I think you're wrong. And you know why I think you're wrong? Because my door is shut, so nothing's getting in. I kind of felt Mega Dragonite was missing something, but maybe because I'm more into the tougher Megas, like Salamence and Swampert. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. Like, it isn't, like, super, like, it isn't super extravagant. It doesn't look, like, super crazy. Oh, I also didn't add that check. It's not anything, like, super crazy or intricate, but I think it fits Dragonite well. Shiny Crobat is actually beautiful. I think it is. I think it's nice. Crobat is Boiner. It is. Shiny Golbat with swapped around colors. Yeah. I know as always this PLA starter was. You know which one it was? What is it? Yeah, Typhlosion. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Random shiny Poplio. Oh, did you find one? Is it in Scarlet and Violet, Jordan? Chikorita Supremacy? Chikorita is adorable. Chikorita is going to be my starter of choice for Legends ZA, of course. Yeah, female or male for the Poplio for the starter. We need to know the details. Oh man, I'm smelling the flan already and it smells wonderful. Also, primetime watching hour right here, trying to spook you in the dingoes. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty fortunate that where I live, I'm in enough in like around other houses that I don't get dingoes in my specific area, but on the like property that my nana lives on, she does get dingoes. So she always has to be careful when she would have chickens out because the dingoes would try to get into the dingoes would try to get into the chickens' coop overnight and get the eggs and sometimes even get the chickens. So they can be a thing around. I love dingoes, but you know, it's like any wild animal, you do need to be careful. Chikorita Supremacy. Yeah, Chikorita's adorable. I love Chikorita. Chikorita also deserves less hate. I know that it's competitively not the strongest thing ever. I know that that's like always what the weak point people point to with that, but I think it's cute. All Johto starters are perfect, but Typhlosion stands at the top. I do really love Typhlosion. I can't lie. You chose it over Cyndaquil? I'm leaving. Do you mean for Oshawott? But it's just because I loved Hisui and Samurott so much. I don't know. And to be fair, generally, on average, if I averaged out what starters I picked when I was playing the Pokemon games, I tend to lean mostly towards the water type starter in most generations. I will say that I chose Fennekin. So that was my first fire type starter out of all those generations. And then I remember obviously choosing Sprigatito, and then I chose Scorbunny for Gala. But if I could go back, I would probably pick Bulbasaur for Gen 1, because I think I chose Squirtle. But then Gen 1 through to... It would have been Gen 1 to... What's it called? 5? Would have been all water types for me. I always liked water types as a kid. I always really looked up to Misty, and I was like, I want to have a water type Pokemon like Misty, you know? But then as I got on, I was like, I'm just going to pick what I like. It doesn't really matter what type it is. I'll learn to play it, you know? It's fine. Like, we can do this. The colors would be good if they weren't the worst shades of those respective colors, like Cherry Blossom Pink and the most light lime green to ever exist. See, I feel like those colors work well to me. I don't know why. I love those colors against each other. For some reason I look at those colors and I'm like, yes, I like that. I'm sorry, I love Cyndaquil, but Typhlosion is my boy. Like, if you're gonna make it lime, don't make it the worst shade of lime you can find. I don't know. I know a lot of people just don't like the color lime in general. I like radioactive lime color. I like soft lime as well, like a soft lime color, which I think Crobat leans more into. And I also like the radioactive green that Shiny Espeon becomes. So I don't know. It's weird because I would never want that radioactive green on any of my for any of my clothes or anything like that, or my environment around me, but just aesthetically looking at Shiny Espeon, I love it. I think it looks great, and I love the green on Crobat Shiny as well. I miss Crobat in the main game. I agree with you. Cyrus's best friend, that's true. Dingo ate my baby. Yeah, a little reference there. Chikorita is literally a leaf. What is there to hate? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I had a friend say whatever they get as a plushie from Pokemon Center will be what they choose as their starter. I'm so jealous that you guys get that for your pre-orders. For, what's it called? For Legends ZA. Honestly. I wish that our pre-orders were that, but I think literally our pre-orders don't have a gift at all. And if they do, maybe it will be a steel bookcase. Sorry, yeah, steel game case. But I don't even think that they have that as an available thing, which is so sad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Not much to say, but I'm going to head out. I'll see you later. No worries, Robert. Thank you very much for hanging out in the stream tonight. I hope you had a lovely time. Hopefully I'll get to catch you in a future stream sometime. Take care of yourself, alright? Probably pick Totodile. Totodile's cool. I like Totodile because of the anime. Shinx has evolved. Dang, Jordan, you're on a roll. All of them are evolving. Heading on Shiny Crobat is punishable by death. It's even better considering you evolve it via love, and that's just a pretty shiny. What's not to love? Yeah, I think it looks good. I'm gonna be honest, I do. The fact it's literally a leaf. Will you stream with your brother again? My brother has never streamed with me. My brother was actually in talking with me when I was shiny hunting. There's been many a shiny hunt when my brother will come in and start talking to me while I'm shiny hunting, but the shiny doesn't pop up. But that was the first time that he'd been like, yeah, you're getting it right now, which was honestly awesome. It was really, really cool. As I said, people have asked me what is my favorite video I've ever made. And I think if we're talking about just the joy that I get from watching it, it has to be that one with my brother. That was probably my favorite video I've ever made, easily, just because it was so fun. And every single time I rewatch it, it's the one video that I can go back of mine and watch, and it always puts a smile on my face. So I would love to do more videos with him. I've asked if he would ever be willing to do a stream. He's very, 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 very camera shy. So I don't know that he would stream with me. Like, I think he said that he would maybe play a game with me co-op, but he just wouldn't talk. So if I wanted to play a game with somebody else, like, he would do that. But, like, he's very nervous to talk and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I guess we just have to see. We just have to see. I'm still reminded every day of that Aussie man who was on the news about Angry Dog barking at him and imitating the dog. Yeah, that is very iconic in Australia even now. I think I could never pick Venusaur because I love Victory Bell more. Yeah, interesting. I like Venusaur. That whole line has grown on me so much as I've gotten older. Oh, let me do this. I hate shiny Crobat. Literally just make it hot pink and make the wings a little more neon green and it'd be fixed. So you want it basically to be more saturated, essentially. Not cooler than Pitcher Plan Spinoffy. Why not just have both Venusaur and Victory Bell? So many shinies could be fixed if the colors weren't so half done. Yeah, like they're very like washed out. I will say I do feel that way about quite a few shinies as well, actually, Mitz. Where do we pre-order to get the plush? I'd be happy with any. I'm still set up. We aren't getting... Yeah, the Mega Typhlosion. It is sad, but it is what it is, I suppose. I don't know. In Australia, I don't know if there's anywhere where you can get it with the plushie, but I think some people might be doing it through the Pokemon Center site. I don't know. Still Leaf Mega Typhlosion DLC. That would be nuts. Yeah, carnivorous Leaf for the Pitcher Plans. Also, we need a Mama Cup shiny hunt next. Okay. I think Mama Cup would be more inclined to do like a video shiny hunting with me. The only thing is I'd probably want to do it through like sandwich hunting in Scarlet and Violet so she doesn't have to sit there the whole time. Because like she's sweet and stuff, but I want to be respectful because she like works. She has like a full-time job and stuff. So she's doing a lot already and there's other stuff on top of that. But I think she would be totally down for something like that. Gier! Oh my gosh, Gier! Thank you so much for the $10 donation. That is so lovely. Thank you, Gio. That is so kind. Just wanted to pop in and so say hope his situation gets sorted out and rest in peace the server, and also wanted to say hey. Aw. Gio, that is really, really kind. Thank you so much for the $10 donation and the lovely words. I appreciate that. Yes, RIP the server. It was a sad day, but I did have to do it. So thank you very much, Gio. I appreciate that, and I hope that you're doing well. It's lovely to see you in the stream, and I hope you're having a good one. Thank you so much, Gio, guys. You know what I'm gonna say. Can we get some W's for Gio? Thank you very much, Gio. That's so lovely. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. I had a dream where Brother Cup did a channel takeover where all he streamed was Roblox, and if you talked about Pokemon, you'd get a 30-minute ban. That's funny because my brother literally never plays Roblox. He never does. The only time he's ever played Roblox was when we used to play this one shooting FPS game on there. I don't remember. It was like a Counter-Strike Roblox game, essentially. And we would like 1v1 snipe each other on it, which was pretty fun. But he literally like never plays Roblox. But I guess that's why it's a dream. W's indeed. Thank you again, Gio. That was so sweet. You did not have to do that. That was very, very kind. Goated idea, honestly. Mother Cup CS stream. I don't know if she wouldn't want me to stream CS. I've asked her about that. I was like, oh yeah, Mom, we'll get you on and we can get you streaming some CS. And she's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want him to watch me play Counter-Strike. I'm like, oh, feel good. But she's, you know, she's too nervous. But it would be funny. I don't know if she would actually stream with me. I think she's also a bit apprehensive about streaming. But I think like if I were to do a video with her, I think that could be kind of fun. I would love to do a video with Mama Cup. She's awesome. I love her very much. I'm very, very lucky to have her as my mama. W's indeed. Gen 6 gave many shinies a wash. Poor Lantern and Typhlosion. A lot of them got the wash treatment, which was kind of sad. Like there are some Pokemon I can kind of see being like, oh yeah, I like that a little bit, like very like subtle and soft. I'm like, that's kind of cute. But I feel like it's not on many of the ones that actually happen to, you know what I mean? On my way home now, gym was packed and I'm up early for work, so I don't want to stay long, and I think I've injured myself. Oh no, Zois! No! That's not good. Remember, after working out, to eat a good amount of protein to help your body recover as quickly as possible. And remember to rest if you have actually injured yourself, because working out when you have an injury can make it worse, okay? Take care of yourself, please. I want a Mega Hydreigon. It's the only pseudo to not have a second ability. It can't learn Knockoff, even though Jugulus, Roaring Moon, Guzzlord, and T-Tail learn it, and it has no signature move. Sorry. I can't even talk. Yeah, Mega Hydreigon would be super cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would love that. I would be stoked for that even too. Like, you guys know I like cutesy Pokemon, but that would be straight awesome. Couldn't always be taken. But how would a shiny hunt race with Brother and Mother Cup sound? Like, see who gets the target faster? It would be kind of interesting to have them do that, because neither one of them has ever shiny hunted before. Like, they obviously know that that's what I do on the channel, and that's like a big hobby of mine, a big passion of mine. But they have... My mum has never played a Pokemon game in her life. Ever. Ever. So that would be interesting in its own right. I don't know if she's hardly ever touched a Switch, to be honest. I think maybe when we would have like family Mario Kart sessions, like me, Brother Cup, and Mama Cup. And like, I think when we would used to do this thing with like Mario and Donkey Kong games where we would like, you get a turn to play, and then when you die, you pass the controller to the next person, and then they would have a go. But that would have been a very long time ago now that I had done that with Mama Cup. So I think she would be up for something like that. But she would have no idea what she's doing. But she would try, bless her heart. Brother Cup has played through, not finished, but started and tried to play through Pokemon Diamond back when we were kids. I was the Pokemon fan growing up. That was my thing. He kind of got into it because I was the older sister, and he's like, oh, that's cool, I want to get into it too. But he never finished it. I remember I took his thing and played through it for him to get him past the part he was stuck on, and then he never finished it. And then he played an emulator of a Pokemon game. And I think he might have even tried Pokerogue. I don't remember though. And he played a lot of the Minecraft Pixelmon. He played a lot of that. But yeah, not so much of the main games though. Yeah. Why would you make the base Pokemon more bright blue? The mystical lavender of the old Red Eye sprites makes it look more cool. I agree. Yeah, the coloring definitely got washed out with quite a few 3D models. Yeah, a bit of treadmill and bike. Went a bit hard yesterday. Didn't think I would be able to get into the gym today, so I did a bit of cardio to stay active. Oh yeah, where you try to compensate and then you can't actually get in, and you're like, oh wait, maybe I should have had a rest day today instead. I had a pretty big workout today, actually, to be honest, so I think tomorrow might be a rest day for me as well, actually, because my calves are feeling quite tight, to be honest, and I don't want to injure my calves, because they're always the thing that I seem to injure. Which I stretch and stuff, but if I ever seem to have anything mess out on me, it usually tends to be them. So, yeah, I get that. Do 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, and a 10k run. A 10k run for, like, someone who's not been in shape or not done a lot of exercise is a lot to run, I'm gonna be honest. I like long-distance running, but 10k run for most people is a lot, if you're not taking breaks in between. No, I don't want to go bald. That's reasonable. Oh, my idea could also be done as a video where you play it, and when you can, and no one has to give a stress about chat or missing shinies. Gives you time to also explain the hunt. Yeah, the gist of hunting. For sure. Like, I think it would be fun to do. Like, I enjoyed that one thing with my brother so much that I'm like, I would really love to have something like that happen again. I think it would be awesome. All right, guys. Well, it is time to do our final check of the stream. We're about to hit 1,800 checks, which means we got 500 done today, which was pretty good. I wasn't expecting to go for that long, to be honest with you guys, but I guess I got carried away in the moment because I was having a lot of fun hanging out and yapping with you all. But we all know what that means. We got to get some drum rolls going on, all right? So, if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and let's do the drum rolls. Again, it's a little bit tricky to count down with this final check, so let's just try to do it fast. 1,800 checks. Let's do it. And let's see if we can get some sparkles in 3, 2, 1. know. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. 1,800 checks in almost at 2,000, which I'm not mad at that at all. I love this double hunting because I feel like I make so much progress because of getting 2 sets of checks. But it was a really fun stream, guys. It is almost 4:30 a.m. though, and I am tired. So I need to go to bed. I need to go get some sleep, which is what I am going to do now. But you guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. If you're shiny hunting, I am wishing you all the best of luck on your own shiny hunts. Thank you to everybody for hanging out and supporting me today. Thank you again to the anonymous gifters from Throne. I appreciate it so much, more than you know. Thank you for those who gifted memberships and also for the donations as well. I appreciate it. Any new subscribers, thanks for joining the channel. Appreciate you. And for those who regularly join me, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me tonight. I definitely appreciate the company more than you know, so thank you so much for that. I appreciate you guys. Tomorrow will likely be a short, just because I don't want to overdo it and, you know, push myself too much with like the burnout that I'm feeling with everything going on with life. So that is what I'm gonna do probably, and I need to edit a bunch of shorts and stuff tomorrow anyway, so I'll be doing that. I'll still be productive, but one day at a time, and then we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for hanging out and keeping me company. I appreciate you all very, 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 very much. Wait till Butter discovers swarm hunting 5 times the checks. Yeah, I've done swarm hunting, just not on the channel. Back in the day. It was fun though. It was Jordan. Well, it was a pleasure to get another Butter stream so soon. Sleep well, mate. Take care. Thank you, Zoys. I appreciate that very, very much. And you as well. Thank you so much for hanging out, and you have a good one. Good night, guinea pig. Girl math. Take care, chat. Speak to you all next stream. Thank you, Zoys. And you as well. Thank you again for doing that with Throne as well, by the way. I don't know if you were here when I said thank you for that, but thank you again. It really does help more than you know. So thank you. To answer your question about my random shiny popular, yes, it was in Scarlet. Very nice. Till next time, that's it. Goodbye, Jordan. Goodbye, Toasty. You have a wonderful rest of your day as well. Thank you, Pepega. I appreciate that, and I hope you have a wonderful sleep when you go to bed as well. Take care of yourself. Catch you later, Butter. Take care. Bye, everyone. Love you guys. Be safe and take care. You too, Soul. You take care of yourself and have a good one, all right? I hope everything's going well. Yes, go get your sleep. Thanks for the stream. Good night. Thank you, Kira. I'll go get some EPs. I definitely need it. You take care and have a wonderful night as well. Oh, I appreciate that. Till next time, our leader of the Butter Cult. You too, guinea pig. Take care, and I hope all the situation with everything gets taken care of, okay? Thank you, Kira-chan. I appreciate that, and thank you for hanging out with me. You take care as well, Brenda. Thanks for hanging out. When can you do hunt? When can I do the hunt? Is there a specific hunt? Do you mean for this one again? Depends. Sad that there was no shiny. A skitty couple mediums. Forefathers. Rest well and take care, Butter. As I have to save on money, I'm happy to help in other ways like content support ideas. That's very sweet, Angel Lover. Do not feel like you ever have to contribute financially in any way ever. Just the fact you hang out in the streams when you can make it already, it helps me more than you know. So thank you. I appreciate that very much. Oh, the skitty is being sacrificed. Goodbye, guinea pig. I appreciate that. All right, have a great one, Butters, and chat. You too, Cogs. Thank you for hanging out. Take care. Goodbye, Jordan. Buttercup, what stream did I just join? All right. There's too much lore for me to elaborate on right now because I'm wrapping up this stream, but thank you for popping in, Ryan. I appreciate you. Goodbye, Mids. Goodbye, Angel Lover. I was here before. Well, I was lurking and listening. Oh, thank you, Zoys. I appreciate that very much. All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys. Bye, Vulture. Bye, Jordan. Bye, everybody. Take care. Bye, 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 bye.